A massive good morning to you. I am so excited about today's show. I'm joined by the gorgeous Debbie Bolford, who looks so beautiful today.
Oh, thank you very much.
I love that. I told you, I love that dress.
Thank you.
We've so much in store for us this morning, haven't you?
Got a lovely, lovely chainmail that is so beautiful and timeless. You're going to love it.
I love it already. I was just having a little mooch and I was like, can't I wear all of this? I love it. It's so fantastic. And we were talking about with chainmail, I mean, it does tend to be, when you set it on, probably your most expensive pieces, so it's a great way of making a massive profit. You do have to put time in with chainmail. It's not something that's going to happen in an instant like a stretchy bracelet. It's not, but then you're going to definitely reap the benefits, I think. Now, join us for today's show. We've got some beautiful bundles. We're going to lay off Debbie with the challenge because she's got so much to do already this morning. Deanna's been lenient, which doesn't happen every day.
No, very true. Very
it
true.
doesn't. You know, we all know she rules. The Iron Lady of Jewellery Maker is how she's known. Yeah, she's just opened the door. She's coming. Oh no, that's Chloe. It's fine. We really have got a fantastic show in store for you. A beautiful summer bundle with soft rose quartz hearts. It's the pastel collection, and it really is a must-have for anybody that wants to do their soft, beautiful pieces, really gorgeous romantic colours. That's coming up for you in today's show this morning. We've got some new bundles, and we've got the Hollywood Glamour Kit as well. We're going to kick off today's show. Now, before I even show you what this is, the price tag is probably the lowest price tag I've ever seen here at Jewellery Maker. You need to get on the phone now because this will sell out. We only have limited quantities, and literally I know you're already going to want it because it's wire and it's genuine silver on copper wire. You're already going to want it. The price tag is going so unbelievably low. I think it's going to be one of the lowest prices we've ever seen for anything, not just wire, in the whole of Jewellery Maker. Get yourself on the phone lines, get yourself involved on the website, and let's get ready to get 10 meters of 0.6 wire with genuine silver on copper, a whole reel, back in stock for the next 5 minutes, I reckon. And if you want it, it's literally going so low, it'll wake you up with a jump start. 0800 644 655. I need you on the phone lines for this one because we've got less than 100 to go around. This is our early bird, and it's about to spice up your collection. If you've never ever worked with wire before, grab a copy of our Wire Work Edition 1 DVD. It's just £4.95 on the phone lines or on the website. You know what? We got free tutorials on our website as well, so go and click on those, and it'll just give you a clear idea of how you can make your own findings with 0.6. You can make your own shepherd's hooks, you make your own jump rings, you can make the most insanely beautiful wire work pieces. You can also make your own chain, and remember, this is genuine silver on E-coated copper. So well coated with silver that it won't tarnish. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, you're going to want to buy this in bulk. If I was to tell you that this reel is going under £3, you'd think that was good, wouldn't you? You need to be on the phone lines. Now, please make sure if you love working with wire, buy 10 of these, and you'll see why I'm saying that. We've got less than 100 to go around. Back in stock, going less than £2 at £1.95. You've got to open your order with that one. Shove it in your basket. If you've never worked with wire before, think about being able to make your own findings straight away. If you run out of findings, it's not a problem because you have got 10 meters of genuine silver on copper wire at £1.95. You really have got yourself one of the best deals we've seen here at Jewellery Maker. I've never seen that price tag here on Jewellery Maker, I don't think, and I don't think there's anything has gone lower than that, has it? £1.95, and we are buzzing on the phone lines this morning. 0800 644 655. Please multi-buy with this because I'm never going to be able to promise you that price tag again. This is all about the early bird. Look at all of that genuine silver. Can you imagine the gram weight of silver that's included within this wire? It's crazy. It should never be under £2, but you know what, it is back in stock, and I don't know how long for at that price tag. £1.95 as your early bird special. Already approaching half the stock has now been allocated. Well done, Susan, you've bought in bulk. So have you, Karina. £1.95. Oh my gosh, look at that silver. Can you believe that price tag? Don't forget, everybody's got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you think, you know what, I'm going to buy 10 of those, great. You get it home and you think, after 20 days, I'm not going to use all of these, and you can send them back. You've got 30 days to do so. £1.95. The phone lines are very busy. If you're hearing an engaged tone, please bear with it. Just hang up and dial again. If you don't want to get caught in a queue, come shopping with us online this morning, but make sure you check your baskets out because we can't keep this in the basket for you. £1.95. Crazy, absolutely crazy price tag. 10 meters. I know that people are dialing and getting an engaged tone. It's because we are super busy on the phone lines. You're really going mad for this. Make sure if you are lucky enough to be on the phone lines that you're multi-buying if you don't want to miss out. There's currently 60 of you in the queue. Oh, I'm a little horse, excuse me. There are currently 63 of you in a queue, sorry now, and there is a 2.5 minute wait. It's not too long to wait. It's a free phone number, that 0800 number. So get yourself dialing and make sure, if you don't want to, do you know what, if you don't want to get caught in a queue, shop online. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com. You've got to take action fast on this one because it looks like we're approaching for a sellout. £1.95. The item code is DTJM78. DTJM78. We're approaching a sellout on that one. I will keep you updated. £1.95. You need to check out your baskets now because if you've got it in your basket and there are a few of you that haven't checked your baskets out, we can't keep it in there if people on the phone want it as well and it's about to sell out. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, I've got something else incredibly gorgeous for you. You're in dangerous grounds if you're not on the phone lines. I will keep you updated for the repeats. Now, coming up later on, December's birthstone, one of my personal favourites. Hey, could I wear this with what I'm wearing? Absolutely love it. Genuine turquoise. Look at that colour. There's no gemstone in the world that gives us such a striking colour, is there? And it's so unique, that colour. The turquoise is not $1.95, that's for the wire. It's coming up for you in this morning's show. How gorgeous. Genuine turquoise, and we haven't had turquoise for a while. We've also got, have a look at this, black spinel with gold. Isn't it gorgeous? Twinkling like black diamonds. Okay, you should be able to get through on that 0800 number now without an engaged tone. It should be okay. We only have about 5 reels of wire left, so if you want it, you need to be really quick. Now we've also got some Stardust rondelles coming up for you. We've got some post and butterfly backs coming up for you. And we've, of course, got the gorgeous Debbie with chain mail. She's making away now, we're not allowed to disturb her. Have a look at this beautiful pastel collection bundle. How stunning are these colours? Peaches, blues and pinks. The classics, the romantics. A beautiful, beautiful bundle. I think when you have romantic colours like this, you're definitely appealing to that bridal market. You know, not for the bride, but if you're going to a wedding, these are the colours that you want to be wearing, aren't they? And it's because they're soft, it's because they're romantic. How beautiful. Look at that soft peach moonstone. Now this is one insanely beautiful strand. I haven't seen peach moonstone individually here at Jewellery Maker for months. Look at that iridescence. Look at that shimmer. Moonstone is a gemstone that's said to mark a sign of fertility. Better keep it away from this building. Have a look. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's one of the birth gemstones for June, along with the pearl. And for me, it's just, do you know what? It's just absolutely blinking gorgeous, and that's why I love it. It's that wonderful magic, that shimmer, that sheen that you get when you look at this gemstone. It's the soft pastel colour. This is my favourite of all the moonstones. I love all moonstone, but peach moonstone's my favourite. I just love that romantic softness that you get with that wonderful colour, and I love this strand in particular because there are lots of different shades of pink. Look at that. It's such a fantastic quality, isn't it? 10mm rounds, pink and peach moonstone. I really adore this strand. This is the only strand I've seen like this. Can you buy it separately, Deanna? It can't be bought separately outside of this kit. Now have a look, because when you put those sky blues, those beautiful natural sky blue colours, you know, these are romantic, these are soft, these are colours we see in nature. And my gosh, don't you just want to wear them? Aren't they stunning? Look at that. Oh, I love this kit. This is one of my all-time favourites. Have a look at the clarity of that rose quartz. You've still got that ballet pump pink there, that classic. Oh, these go so nicely together, don't they? The pastel collection just gives you, look, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. If you want the romantics, there they are. If you want those soft, whispering, natural, neutral colours, there they are. Think Cath Kidston, think Jules, think Bowden, and there they are. They're just so gorgeous, aren't they? Real classics together, real romantics together. I love the heart shapes. Now you also get with this kit your macrame cord in a really nice lilac. So keeping with the theme, you get 5 1-meter lengths of lilac cord. So you can do, and it's 1 mil, you can do your macrame with that. You can do your crochet with that. We've seen Sheila doing some knitting. We saw Bee yesterday doing some crochet. We've seen Sarah Elvin do her French knitting, and that thing with the reel, the Who Me What Me. Can't remember what it's called, but I called it Who Me What Me. You know what I mean?
Yes, Kahumi, I don't know how you say it actually.
Who Me What Me. Kahuma Gane. Akuma no Matata. Don't get it mixed up with something else though. You know what I mean, the Who Me What Me. Then you get 2 solid sterling silver flowers. They are so beautiful. How romantic is this kit? Could it be any more romantic? Oh, and these are I've got double loops on them. So they can be little connectors. Do you know what? They're a feature on a bracelet maybe, aren't they? They're so pretty. I love the detailing. And you know, those are solid sterling silver. They're 17 by 15 millimeters, so they're substantial. They could go in a ring, couldn't they? How beautiful are these? Do you know what? I just think we look at this kit and there's a softness there. There's a definite romantic feel coming from all of these gemstones. They're beautiful. Aren't they beautiful? Don't you just absolutely need this kit in your collection? I need it, I want it, I love it. I absolutely love it. That pink and peach moonstone strand cannot be bought separately. We've put the pastel collection together. They're definitely the classic romantic colours, aren't they? I just think when we see jewellery with any one of these colours, we want it in our collection. I think you've just got to take a look at this. Do you know, how much would you pay for this one strand alone? You'd easily pay £20 for this one strand alone, wouldn't you? I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Where was the last time you saw, look at that, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And believe me, it's so hard to show you iridescence, labradorescence, anything like that with all these studio lights, because it illuminates it from every angle. Oh, and the thing about these gemstones that give you that inner magic is that you need the light to bounce just off one angle and show you that magic that's inside the gemstone. And if you can see that schiller, if you can see that magic with literally all these lights surrounding, you know you've got, when you get it home, you've got a magic show going off. I just love it. I just think when your customers see moonstone or labradorite or any other gemstone that gives you that fabulous effect, I think they sort of do a double take. The same with golden obsidian, you know, they do a double take. They wonder whether it was a trick of their eye that they saw this, like a crystal ball, something going on inside the gemstone, and it makes them stop, and it makes them, you know us women, we're inquisitive, aren't we? We want to know what's going on. We want to know whether that was us or whether that happened. Or in a pair of drop earrings, you peek and you think, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. It's because they're catching the light. Debbie, moonstone is just magic, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. and I wouldn't add anything to it. I just think it's beautiful exactly as it is.
Me too.
I think it's absolutely stunning. And the other 2 strands would be beautiful just on their own.
Yeah.
But that in particular is the star of the show. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
And you can't get it individually, and actually we don't have a lot of moonstone this colour.
No, I haven't seen. No, it's normally a paler.
It's normally just peach. Now we're calling this pink and peach. So, and I've never seen pink moonstone, so I'm excited to own this. I love it. I just think if you had a nice simple pair of earrings or some drops on a necklace, just let them catch the light.
It'd be lovely with chocolate brown as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Like very nice.
Gorgeous. You'd want to keep it for some of your special pieces, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yes.
And I think you can charge a higher price tag for gemstones that do things, you know,
you can do as long as you actually make the customers aware of what it is and perhaps the history of it. People don't understand, but I think if you explain where it comes from and the history of it and how special it is, then they'll appreciate it.
They do. And do you know what? My mum bought a pendant. I went round to her house and she was wearing moonstone. I went, Mum, you've got moonstone on, I love that. She went, oh, I didn't know it was moonstone. I didn't know what it was, I just loved it. And that's the thing with moonstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know why, you just love it.
Just love it, yeah.
You just love it. You look at it and you think, I love that. You know, it's kind of like opals with opalescence. You look at it and you just think, that is so beautiful. I love it, I want it. You know, it's one of those gemstones. I bought it because I loved it. You know, it's one of those. And yeah, you know, there is history behind this gemstone. Moonstone is just incredibly beautiful, and because of the power that seems to come within this gemstone, you will see there's a lot of myth and legend behind it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And don't forget, it's not just about the peach and pink moonstone, because you've also got those sky blues and those ballet pump pinks with your light blue quartzine and your rose quartz. Isn't it gorgeous? That blue quartz and the rose quartz together. Absolutely stunning. LNG C11 is your item code. Under 20 quid. You'd pay that just for the moonstone. You've also got the quartzine, you've got the rose quartz in there as well. You've got the 2 solid sterling silver. This is crazy. If you just opened your P&P for the day with that wire, you've got to put this one in. And it's only £2.95. And by the way, the heavier your package gets, we don't carry on charging you extra P&P. That doesn't happen. Oh my goodness gracious me. I cannot believe the deal you are getting for £19.95. You've got yourself an absolute treat. Now make sure you act fast on this one. 0800 644 655. I don't think you're expecting this for under £20. Now I'd happily pay that price tag just for the peach and pink moonstone, wouldn't you? So everything else is an absolute bonus. $19.95. You get the 2 solid sterling silver connector flower beads with the 2 loopholes. You also get 5 meters of your macrame cord and 3 strands of gorgeous gemstones. This is definitely an opportunity for you as a jewellery maker to think about your profits, think about what you're going to make with these designs. If you've never worked with moonstone before, it's a definite addiction. I mean, that price tag, Debbie, under 20 quid.
You could see a moonstone necklace in a shop for 30, 40 upwards.
Definitely.
Just for one necklace, that's incredible.
And I just think people do adore moonstone, and even if they don't know why they adore it, they do. They just buy it because they love it. And that's one of those. It's one of those. There's your profit, there's your money maker there, I think. The rest is an absolute treat for you. And I always think it's nice to have heart-shaped gemstones in your collection. They're very romantic, and I think when guys are buying jewellery for their girlfriends or their wives or anyone they love, you know, it's always a heart-shaped gemstone they go for, isn't it? Just because they like to appear romantic, if nothing else. Have a look. $19.95 LNG C11. I think you'll agree that is really a wonderful price tag. Let me talk you through the carat weights. You've got 290 carats of your light blue quartzine plain rounds. They're 10 millimeters, 230 carats in your pink moonstone. So that's a big carat weight for moonstone. And the faceted rounds of 10 millimeters are some of the biggest we've seen. And it's nice to have the facet on that moonstone as well, because the last couple of strands I've seen of moonstone have been plain rounds. It's nice to have those facets. And don't forget, you can't buy that strand individually at all. You've got 150 carats in the rose quartz puffy hearts, and they're 10 millimeters, a pair of solid sterling silver flower connectors, and they're around 17 by 15 mil, and you've got 5 1 meter lengths of lilac cord with a 1 mil thickness. all for under £20. Think about using macrame with the blue. Think about using the moonstone sparingly maybe. Think about the fact that that moonstone, people are happy to pay money for. In a pair of earrings, you could charge, what price tag? I mean, I just think it's just got, if you've never seen moonstone before, the minute you see it, it's just got some sort of magic. You know, like I was saying, my mum bought some, she didn't know what it was. She just bought it because she loved it. And she looked and she just thought, and she went to, we've got at our racecourse, Cheltenham Racecourse, they have the Rock and Gem show, and she went along to look at that. And she just bought a piece of moonstone because she loved it from a jewellery maker there. She loved it. And it's one of those, even if you don't know what it is, maybe the lady that sold it to her, you know, said it was moonstone, she would, oh, right, I just love it. That's why I've got it. It's one of those gemstones, 1995. It's fantastic. LNG C11 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. And don't forget, you've got to check out your baskets online. Gorgeous. Now I've got for you a pack of, oh my gosh, how many of these do you get? There's like 200 pairs in here or something, right? So you've got 200 elements though, haven't you? Because you've got 100 posts and 100 butterfly backs. I'll try not to mix these up, Jack. Have a little look-see. So you've got the posts and the butterfly backs, and they're silver plated. And they've got the little hooks on them as well, ready for you to hook your gemstones on. Now, I prefer wearing earrings that are post and butterfly back. I've got more earrings that are shepherd's hooks, but I like dangly earrings with a post and butterfly back because I think they dangle more. I don't know whether that's in my head.
No, I don't think so. I think I don't wear earrings, as you probably know, but I think that they're lovely. You can sink that into resin or polymer clay or what have you, so you can make your own earrings. But also, I remember when we had Laura Liggy on, I remember this so clearly. She said a good way of making sure you don't lose the butterflies at the back, I don't wear rings, so I don't know, is that she puts a jump ring through one of the holes in the butterflies at the back.
Yeah. And
she attaches chain to the front and chain to the back of the butterfly. Lots and lots of chain.
Clever girl.
So that's the earring, lots and lots of chain. But if it does come off for any reason, you've got the two pieces together. So you don't lose the butterfly.
Ah.
That would look lovely actually, having chain.
Really nice.
Really pretty.
And then you'll never ever lose them even when you take them off, because it's all attached.
No, but you can make it as a feature. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well done. Laura Liggy, well done. Have a look. So you've got 200 elements, and so you've got 100 pairs of earrings here. So you've got any gemstones lying around in your stash, and maybe you've got an imminent stall for your jewellery making. Maybe you're ready to do, you've got lots ready, and you're thinking, right, I need some elements, I need some components. Get yourself on the phone lines. Now I've just got to let you know that the deal we're about to do is only for the day show today. The price will go back up next time you see it. Original price tag, $23.95 for 100 pairs. For 100 pairs, that is a great price tag. This is a 24-hour only offer. You're not going to believe this. She thinks this is the Late Show. $19.95, under £20 for 100 pairs of earrings, silver on copper that has been e-coated, so it's got that hypoallergenic element to it as well. You've got the poster, and these are things that you absolutely need in your stash, aren't they? Even if you're thinking, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these gemstones. I've got maybe you've got a jewelry party coming up or something like that, and you're thinking, I don't know what designs I've got. Get the elements in there. Then as soon as your creative juices start flowing, you've got them there to back you up. Under £20 is your price tag for today's show only. Price tag will go back up after 24 hours. S for sugar, VG, P77 is your item code for 100 pairs of silver-plated copper earring posts and butterfly backs. 100 pairs, which means you've got 200 elements, and for under £20, I think you'll agree you're getting an absolutely wonderful saving. Here is your opportunity Maybe if you've only ever used shepherd's hooks, because some people do prefer post and butterfly backs. It wouldn't stop me buying an earring if it was in a shepherd's hook, but if I had the choice, I would always go for post and butterfly back. How do you feel? You know, I think personally, I like very long earrings. That's my, you know, I just love long dangly earrings, and I think they hang better. So if you've got a gemstone you want to show off, you've got a gemstone that relies on the light catching, perhaps the moonstone, then this is definitely an investment for your collection. I think then you get that swing on the earring. I just think it does tend to swing a little bit better. £19.95 is your price tag. There is a queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. It's 3 minutes long. It's a free phone number. Don't be worried about it. We are busy this morning. It's lovely to have your company. Is it sunny outside? I don't know. Is it? Not really. A bit rubbish, is it? £19.95. I was outside at like 6:30 this morning. It was all right. But you can never tell at that time, can you? No. £19.95, slinging the horses out. They're like, what are you doing? This is not the normal time. 9 o'clock is the normal time. They're very confused this morning. £19.95 is your price tag. So we're going to move on to the first of our chainmail bundle. I'm going to try and put these back. Or Jack, should I leave them? No, I'm not going to leave them like that because I want this. But I want this, so I can't. Oh, put them all in there? No, because they're, hang on. I don't like to. I'm trying to sort my life out, right, in a way where I'm now being neat and tidy. Because I've decided that if I'm neat and tidy and structured, I'll be a better person. That's my, you don't think it's going to work? I think it's going to work. My house is really tidy at the moment. It's brilliant. I've been doing things, you know, like laundry. Normal things that normal people do that I just go, I'm rubbish. I just make someone else do it. I think I need to be tidy, I need to be structured. So this is happening now. I even cleaned my car out. I know, everyone's gonna be in shock because you get in my car and it needs mucking out. And people are like, oh, like I'm bad, I'm a really messy person. So I've decided that's changing now. Jen is growing up. And my son is an obsessive tidier. So you can imagine the poor lad. Right, oh, there you go, Jackie. We're gonna give you now the chainmail bundle. You need to be, is that for me, darling? Thank you. You need to be ready. And Claire's just said, oh my gosh, I want the bracelet you want. Back off, sister, that's mine. Are you taking this home afterwards? There might be a little bit of a girl fight otherwise.
Yes, I need it for a course, but never mind.
Oh, we can't have it, Claire.
I'll make you one.
It's like when Hannah Oxbury came in with that necklace. We started getting a bit like, well, I want it. How much will you pay? I'll pay 80. She's like, I'll pay 90. I pay 200.
Okay, we'll have an auction afterwards.
We started bidding for Hannah Oxbury's. Actually, I'm going to ring Hannah Oxbury because I want that necklace.
She's in today.
Is she in? What's she doing? Is she doing a course?
Hits.
I'll be up there. I'll be up there. Have a look. Now, you've got a double drilled gemstone in this pack. Is that easy when you're doing chainmail to have a double drilled gemstone? Does it lend itself in any particular way?
Well, I'll tell you, when we had the pack put together, I was just given the packets of links. And Hannah and I, not Hannah Oxbury, Hannah upstairs, said, well, what's on the website? And over the phone, we just said, we've got clear quartz and we've got some red aventurine or whatever. So I used what was in my stash. So I haven't used the double drill.
Right.
But there are double drill actually in one of the kits, but I can show you some techniques.
With double drill gemstones?
But yes, you can. For the chainmail, that's quite useful because you can have some links where you can part the links and it would work.
So it would lend itself almost to chainmail because you've got options there. Now this clear quartz has just the most amazing clarity. Have a look. And what I like about these two together is that you've almost got a matte luster, haven't you, coming from the frosted agate, which I really like, next to such a sparkle that comes from that white quartz. The clarity is just exceptional. So if you're using coloured jump rings, it would definitely benefit from that clear quartz because you'd be able to see that colour through there and it would be striking, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, I went for the clear quartz to go with silver.
Yeah.
Because it just
looks
accentuates
pretty.
the shine. And I went for the red aventurine to go with the gold because of Christmas coming up. I thought it was quite festive and it
people
just complements each other.
Christmas isn't coming up to normal people. No, Claire.
But
to crafters,
people,
it's Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
And when it is actually Christmas time, it's springtime.
Yes.
That's how crafty people work. And that's what I want to do. I want to be more organised. I think Jewellery Maker is making me more organised. I like it. Yeah, really. You'll see a difference in me, girls. Jenny Clearidge, change it. Have a look. at what you've got. I'm known for like trailing hay and mud through the building. I'm known for like having a path of destruction behind me. Have a look at that matte luster that you get from that red agate. Isn't it gorgeous? They're 10mm. Now, of course, this wouldn't be a chainmail kit with just the 2 gemstones, would it? It wouldn't. Where's me? Oh, there they are. Hang on a minute. I've got loads more. What's going on? You've also got your gold jump rings. Now, these are, what are these on a 5mm? Hang on, I've got it on my. So you've got 5mm, a pack of 200 gold-plated copper saw-cut open jump rings. Then you've got a pack of 200 in the gold larger, and those are 7mm. 7mm, that's a new word. Then you've got the same in the silver. So you've got 200 in the 5mm, and 200 in the 7. So you've got 800 jump rings. 800 of the things. No, actually, we were talking about this earlier. You need 200 to make a bracelet about.
Bracelet and earrings, really.
Bracelet and earring?
Yeah, depending on
So they go
the
quite
size
far.
of your wrist. Depending on the size of your wrist.
They go further than I thought then. So that's good.
Very
You
good.
make a set out of these. Now, we were also talking, because I did quite a lot of research last night when I went home, on chainmail jewellery. How much can we expect to make from chainmail jewellery? That was my question. You know, you put time into this. It's never going to happen in 5 minutes with chainmail, so it's not. I'm going to be really honest with you. But you don't half get the results. Straight away, people love it. There's a big gram weight of silver. You can see a lot of craftsmanship goes into chainmail. It's a very ancient technique. I mean, it was used hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. You also get, so anyway, what I was saying, I was having a look, and the cheapest chainmail bracelet I could find actually came from America and was £70 it converted to be. It was absolutely beautiful. I did see loads of different inspiring designs by a lot of designers actually. I saw a really, what was it? It was just something curious. I couldn't work out what it was. It was just like a chainmail round. I think maybe it could have been a pendant or on a brooch or something, but they were selling that individually. But it was by a famous designer. And I thought, oh right, okay. You know, and you can make chainmail out of links that aren't necessarily round. You can make that. I saw some of different sort of jagged, more jagged edges. You can really take, that comes later though, you know, you can really take this into another dimension. Now, when you're a jewellery maker, I always think it's important. You'd always start, well, if you're me, it starts with a stretchy. It develops into a necklace, which then develops into a weave. Then we start looking at other things. Then we start seeing there are things like polymer clay. There are techniques that we, like macrame, that, you know, and I think when you're in business, you need to make sure you've looked at every single aspect. Speaking to Mark the other day, he'd never done macrame before, never. He bought our macrame DVD, he's obsessed, and that is his favourite thing now, and he thought he couldn't do it. I think the same will apply to chainmail. Now the thing about chainmail is, I mean, macrame is brilliant. You're never gonna, I don't think you can ever charge major prices with macrame. It's got a fabulous result, unless you're using solid sterling silver, of course. But with this, I think you can charge big prices. Now remember, it's not a 5-minute job. You do have to put the time in with chainmail, but my goodness me, you get the results. And the great thing is, I mean, just imagine this. Imagine displaying your chainmail jewellery. How professional are you gonna look? And when you say to your customers, no, it's handmade, it's handcrafted, I did that, I think then you are a jeweller. Then you are a jeweller, aren't you? To me, to the customer, you are a jeweller. You're not just a jewellery maker, you are a jeweller. You get the additional one of your chainmail DVD with this, and have a look how you can incorporate gemstones into the chainmail. Now what I really like is that blending of different coloured jump rings, because I think that adds another depth. And you can do that with this bundle. Now you can do the Bulgari thing and mix the two precious metal colours, the gold and the silver together. Now you also get with this kit, so don't forget we've got the two gemstone strands in there as well. You also get your organza gift bags. So this is ready to go, ready for you to sell. And you get a pack of 10 printed organza gift bags, a 7x9. So I do think, you know, if you're ready, maybe you have just started jewellery making and you always thought, oh my gosh, I'd love to do that. This is your opportunity. Brand new in today. And when you see what Debbie has achieved, you're gonna want it, believe me. Brand new in today. It's not just about bracelets. There's so many other things that you can achieve with chainmail. Look at that price tag, £27.95. You make, remember Debbie said, one bag of these makes a bracelet and earring set. And remember that bracelet I saw was £70. That was just for the bracelet. It was gorgeous, and that's the cheapest one I could find that was done by a jeweller. £27.95. I really think you need to think about your profit margins here. Now, in terms of how long does it take you, it is going to take you longer than the average stretchy. Of course it is. But my gosh, the results. And people are going to come back once you get one piece. And these are things that are going to last forever and ever and ever, aren't they? They're solid, chunky pieces that you're selling to your customers, and they really are going to respect you for it. And I always say, if you've been in the jewellery making game for a while now, you need to make sure you're exploring every single avenue. Absolutely. You wouldn't become a hairdresser and only learn to cut and not colour and do all the other updos and things like that. You know, you need to know about your trades. You need to invest about your trade. So even if it's something you've never even dreamed of doing before, have a go at it. For under £30 at £27.95, I think it's a really fantastic way of being able to learn a new skill. £27.95, you get the 2 strands of gemstones. You get, Deanna's just typed chainmail bracelet into Google. The first thing that came up was £97. You know, it is something you can charge a bigger price tag for. And your clients and customers will expect that. Big chunky pieces. I'm not saying you have to sell your pieces at £90. What I am saying is if you make a chainmail bracelet for the first time, you would easily get £40 for it, I think, out there on the market. If you're looking at in comparison to what other people are charging, £40 would be a very, very fair price tag. £27.95. Even if you're just making it for yourself, I mean, look, £27.95. You've got so much worth in this kit. So out of every single bag, you get 4 of them, you could get a bracelet and a pair of earrings. If you've never even thought of the possibility of chainmail earrings, we will talk you through that in a bit. Now we're going to go over to Debbie, so don't forget you get the tutorial, and that is priceless. Let's go on over. Coming over to you, Dibs. Are you ready for us?
Coming over for chainmail.
We're coming over for the. Are we coming over for the chainmail kit? Yeah. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're confusing Debbie this morning.
Oh, I know.
We like to. I don't know why I'm bringing that. Don't need that.
Right.
This is the one Claire wants.
Is this? I'll show you what you can make with.
I want that too. We're going to have a fight, Claire.
So
you've incorporated a clear quartz.
I just had some clear quartz at home, but I'll show you the others that I've got here. Let me just talk you through. This is where the red aventurine came in, but this happens to be the one I had at home. Okay. All right.
Oh, this is the one Claire. I want that too. Look how chunky that is.
Do you want me to move that over?
Claire just went, I saw it first.
If I show you, these are the Byzantine and box weave, which are on the DVD.
Okay, so we can achieve that when we get this home?
Absolutely. So on the DVD, you could achieve this.
And this would take one bag, would it?
Not quite, actually. Not quite one bag. I've actually written down how many links. I think it's 180 something. So you've got.
It looks like you've got loads in there, Debbie.
That's right. I just added a toggle clasp to that out of my stash that I've got from other kits. Now, that obviously I've added the chain on here from one of the kits that we had. You know, I'm sure people.
You get so much left over.
So from there down, basically on the necklace and the earrings, this is what you can make. With a slightly different size jump ring, which is going to become available at another time.
She's an actual genius.
Okay, and this is what we'll do. There will be a course coming up that I've booked, a workshop, that you will be able to come and make this, basically. So there'll be a course where you can come along, learn Byzantine and box weave and 1 or 2 others, and this is what you will.
This is a real craft, Debbie, isn't it?
So if I can put that to one side, but you can see how the red aventurine works.
I could wear it. I could wear it. I think I should wear it.
Do you think you should?
Yeah, I think I should wear it. I'm going to wear this.
Keep an eye. Won't be
Which one do I want? This
Just keep
looks
an
really
eye.
Bulgari. This one's really cool as well. I love
That's
both
over
of them.
there. But with the rings that you're getting in the chainmail kit, you can make, not that one, but you can make these because they're different size links.
Oh.
Okay, so these links are what you'll learn on the workshop. They're the one in between.
You can do that exact design, can't you? Because you've got the gold and the silver
Exactly.
in
So
your
everything
kits.
that you've got in your kit will make this. And I had plenty left over. Plenty left over.
I love that you've done a ring as
Okay.
well. This is a craft that dates back for hundreds of years, isn't it?
Absolutely, it has so much history to it. So much history to it. Now, if Diana wants me to go through buying the wire now, do you want me to go through that?
Deanna, would you like?
Do you want me to go
Yes,
through the wire?
please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
The most complicated part about chainmail is how to buy the links. If anybody has if anybody has bought a book on chainmail, you know that you will be totally baffled because you don't buy links for chainmail like you do jump rings for any other jewellery.
Why?
This is actually on the DVD as well.
Why is this? You need
Because-
special jump rings.
No. Well, yes and no. I asked Paula to get a particular type of jump ring.
Okay.
They have to be saw cut.
What does that mean?
That means that they are cut with a saw, with a very sharp
Instead of
saw,
with your clippers?
instead of the pliers.
Oh, okay.
They're okay if you cut with flush pliers, but the problem is you've got a dent one side and they're flat the other, so you have to then turn the ring round and cut the squashed bit off.
Oh, which could take
Because
forever.
pliers have got a point.
Okay.
If they're cut with a saw, they've got a flat edge one side, flat edge the other, and when you put them together, they meet. So the only thing that's missing is a slight bit of metal that the saw has cut out. But these have been saw cut, so they will click back together and they will be perfect. There'll be no gap, there'll be no scratchy bit in between them.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect.
And these,
So-
the ones in the kit, just to
Are saw cut.
they're all saw cut.
They're all saw cut. In fact, they're the same quality that's been in the silver plated kits that you've been getting. They're really, really nice jump rings. These are a little bit stronger, but they're very good. Now, to buy jump rings, you will see in most chainmail books the aspect ratio. You have to make your kits by aspect ratio, which totally and
confused now.
utterly baffled me when I first looked in books.
As you know, I'm no mathematician.
No.
I don't know what any of this means.
The most important thing about buying jump rings is to buy it by the inner diameter. You don't buy jump rings by the outer diameter, you buy it by the gap in the middle. That tells you if you've got a gap of 4 ID, which is here, 4 millimetres in the
ID
middle,
standing for inner
diameter. Yeah, that's right. And you've got a 1 mil wire, you know you can only do patterns with 4 pieces of wire that will go through the centre of that ring.
Okay.
If you were to buy a 3 ID and you've got a design that has 4 pieces of wire, you can't get them through. Because how can you get 4 millimetres through 3 millimetres?
Right, no, exactly.
Okay. So you buy your rings by the gap in the middle, the inner diameter.
And when we give you the measurements of our rings,
You're actually giving the outer diameter
We're
here
giving
because
the
people
outer
are used to it.
right, okay.
But on the DVD I do explain this, and if you come on a workshop I have got sheets that
And
explain
the
it
DVD
as
comes
well.
free with the kit, so
Exactly, so that's fine. Now there's one other thing which is completely and utterly confusing. If you look into a lot of chainmail books, you will see inner diameter, aspect ratio, which is the gauge of the wire or the thickness of the wire, divided by the inner diameter equals the
I'm
aspect ratio.
confused. What?
Now if you come on a workshop I will go into more detail of how you can go up a grade or down a grade, thickness of wire. So you can make a bracelet out of these jump rings, and I'll tell you how you can make the same bracelet but with different jump rings, because you can't make them with bigger because the pattern wouldn't work, it would look too loose and fall to pieces.
okay.
So I won't go into that detail now. But one thing you will notice is there are 2 different gauges of wire. And you've probably seen this because you've got like a 20 gauge or a 0.8 wire.
In terms of chainmail.
In terms, on all your wire down that we sell, anything down there will say a gauge and a point, whatever. Well, the standard gauging is what English jewellers normally use.
Yeah.
and that is really for wire that's been coated, and that is the SWG, which is standard wire gauge. 99% of books and magazines will quote you an AWG, which is American wire gauge, which is what they use for precious metals. So it's very, very confusing.
Americans, they're always trying to confuse us.
It is very, very, very confusing. I will put on Facebook when I get home, though, a chart.
Are you better off? Now, this is what I've found, Debbie, and I'm going to be totally honest. When I read jewellery making books, I'm not brilliant at, you know, absorbing information via books, as you probably know. I get confused. I'd rather watch the DVD.
Exactly.
So if you're worried like me, if you're easily confused like me, a simple girl, just watch the DVD. Because Debbie, you do explain things so well.
Well, I have got a chart here, a very, very simple chart, which I will put on Facebook when I get home, that explains the gauge sizes and the diameter of the wires, and also at the bottom it says the 3 most popular weaves and what jump rings work best with them.
Okay.
So
it doesn't have to be confusing, seriously, because I've had a go at this and I can do it. So please don't think, oh, you know, alarm bells go off. I know when anyone says anything mathematical to me, I get all hot and flustered because I'm really rubbish at it.
Don't be confused and don't be put off. The one thing to remember is, if I've got a jump ring with a 4mm hole and I've got 1mm wire, I can't do a chainmail that's got 6 pieces of wire going through.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
You have to think, well, what's the inner diameter? What pattern am I doing? What's the width of the wire? Yeah, I can get that through.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing to
think of. It's easy, but then when you read it in books,
they don't explain it like that.
I don't get it. No. I don't get it. Just keep it simple, and that's exactly what you do in the DVD, isn't it? So don't be confused. This kit's really popular, by the way, so please don't hesitate to jump on the phone lines, because I can't promise these quantities in the repeats. I will keep you updated. We've been so excited about this show. I think when you get the blend of the gold jump ring with the silver jump ring, there's a real Bulgari feel to it, which I'm mad about.
Absolutely.
I love it. And it just, there's no way on God's earth you'd think that this wasn't bought from an expensive jeweller's. You look at something like this and it's, to me, that's something that has been crafted by a very expensive jeweller. Look how detailed this is. It's wonderful. And remember, it isn't something, is it, Debbie, that is going to happen in 5 minutes. How long will it take you to do a bracelet like the one I'm wearing?
It took me an evening to make that bracelet. And probably an evening to make that, just sitting in front of the TV.
Couple of hours then.
It's very therapeutic, actually, because chainmail looks complicated, but it's very, very repetitive.
A little bit like sort of French knitting and things like that. Crochet, I thought, was really complicated.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's all about the rhythm, isn't it?
Exactly. Once you've done the initial link, then you just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. So once you've done it once, it actually becomes a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So once you know what design you're doing, it's very easy.
I just think that looks so expensive. Do you sell yours on? And if so, what sort of price would you put on this? I know we keep you quite busy, so you probably haven't got time.
I haven't got time. I actually wouldn't have much of a difference between silver and silver plated, and the reason I say it takes exactly the same amount of time for you to make it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it's made with. So I would look at the cost of the rings, so put that to one side.
Yeah.
And then you've got to make sure that your time is really charged up. That's silver plated, so I'd probably charge £40–50 for that.
There we are. Look at the price of the kit, and you could make
sterling silver. You get
so
100
many,
plus, 100, 120 for that.
If not,
the price of silver.
And I think if people, when your customers come and they see the gram weight of silver, they do expect that.
Yeah.
And this is a quality, solid piece that's going to live with them forever. You know, it's one of those things. And I just think you've got the earrings. If you want your customer to have maybe a little bit more of an affordable price tag, offer them the earrings first. And, you know, once they get the feel of chainmail, they're going to come back for the matching bracelet.
But always charge at least £30–40 for your time to make them up, at least, because they do take time.
Absolutely, that's the point of it, isn't it? You know, and don't think anybody else would go cheaper. And I think when you find chainmail at a really cheap price, you're suspicious. Why is it that price tag? We expect a certain price tag for things like this, and it is going to take you a couple of hours. It is, but my gosh, remember that result is just amazing, and the profit margin is good here. £27.95 I think your profit margin could be excellent.
Absolutely. I mean, you could perhaps do a range with just one stone, like one stone on the back of that bracelet. Just put a birthday stone on, you know, the birth stone for
any birth
different
gem.
months.
Yeah. Have a look.
Or even on top of an earring or a charm, even with one flower underneath. It would look really pretty.
Yeah. You could easily put a charm on there, couldn't you? Because you've got anything to clip.
You could make something like a phone charm, you know what I mean? Just with one link, one flower and a birthstone to put on somebody's phone or key ring or...
It's too good for my phone. It's going
it's certainly
on me.
hard wearing.
It's going on me, I tell you.
Chainmail is hard wearing, it won't break.
Really? Yeah, it is. Well, it's obvious.
Really
I mean, that's why they used it in ancient times, because it was so strong.
Absolutely.
You've got a real strength. I mean, it's the strongest chain. Look at that. Isn't it fantastic? Now, we're going to ask you for a demonstration.
Do you want me to do a demonstration
Please,
now?
yes. I can't wait.
Right then, let me get all the bits and pieces together. I have got...
You need to check out your baskets online. There's quite a lot of people who haven't done so. You don't want to be missing out on this.
Well, it is addictive. It really is addictive. I'm desperately trying to find...
Because you do quite a lot of different stuff. You do a lot of polymer clay. You do
chainmail. I do.
Do you find yourself blending
what's left over.
different techniques together, like polymer clay and chainmail or whatever else?
Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I think that's the love of jewellery. Is that what's in fashion this year may not be in fashion next year, but it doesn't matter. You can cut it up and do it again. I don't know whether any other hobby you can do that with.
No, I don't think you can either.
Painting and quilting, and you can't do that, can you? But with jewellery, you can actually update
Carry on
every
recycling
season.
it. And it's so nice to blend two things together, blend two different techniques together. And I think it's them. What do you want, my darling?
I'm just trying to find. I had put ready the stuff for demonstration. I can't find it. I didn't.
Do you want something from over in my?
No, it's okay. I'll do it with these.
You sure?
Right. Yeah, I did have them. One I made earlier. I did have a whole bag.
Of one I made earlier.
Yes.
Not up there. Look.
No, I didn't realise. I thought you were coming to me for a kit, you see.
Well,
Sorry,
it's Deanna. She's a confusing kind of person.
2 seconds, excuse me.
Go ahead. I'll do a little dance. Do a little dance.
Yeah,
I won't do that. I won't sing because my kids are watching.
I'll put it. So I bet I'll find it as soon as you finish doing this.
Anyway.
Anywho, let me show you. These are what I had left over. So you can see how many I've got left over.
You smell really nice today.
Oh, thank you.
So I'd put that in.
Thank you. That's really nice. That's very nice, isn't it?
What is that perfume? Don't tell me now because it'll be a brand name. It's gorgeous. It smells good. If you had Scratch and Sniff TV, you'd agree.
I love that.
I'd love to have smell-o-vision, wouldn't you? Or not?
No.
Maybe sometimes.
No. Right. These are the links. Make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yes,
that are in your kit.
These are what I had left over.
What? You've got loads left over?
Loads left over, absolutely loads, because I didn't actually use a lot of the bigger link. Use a lot of the little links, but not of the big. So that's how much I had left over.
I've got the ring on.
From making that jewellery. See how many I had left over. Right, to make that bracelet.
Oh, can we put the jump rings in the centre, says Clary Wary.
We can indeed. Jump rings I'm going
She's
to
not
be
massively
using.
talking to me, just what she has to do at the moment.
Right, okay.
She's not talking to me because I got the bracelet on.
Wait until you take it off. We're going to be making, I'll put this flower in here as well. Sorry, were you looking at that then? Sorry, Jack. We're going to be making one of these flowers, which is the same as this earring here.
Yeah, if we bring them down a bit, that would be
gorgeous.
Okay? Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
It's so Bulgari. Other fabulous designers are available, such as Gucci and Cartier, darlings.
So this is what we're going to be making, that centre flower. And once we've done that, you'll see how easy these are. This is a different technique. But this is the same. The earring is the same, just added extra 2 jump rings on the end. Can you see the flower in the middle?
I never thought, yeah.
Okay.
I never thought you could just do chainmail earrings, actually, if I'm honest.
I've done lots of chainmail and rings, beautiful rings.
Yeah, I love got the ring on.
So, how do you open your jump rings? You hold your jump rings. Hang on a minute,
because you're using a special flat-nosed jump ring tool,
not these.
Right?
You have got some tools over there.
Right, I'll show you them
These
later.
are the normal ones out of the toolkit, but there are some really nice tools actually.
But it's better to use the ones that point in like a dolphin's nose rather than the total flat beaky
ones. And make
ones.
sure they are flat and not ridged, so they don't take off the plating. They don't mark your rings.
They've got to be that nice comfy.
Yeah. So hold the rings towards Just see where the opening is. Run your nail around, find out where it opens.
Because
these
they're
are
nice.
saw cut.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
They are beautiful. They absolutely can't
And they
find
fit
the gap.
together nicely.
They do.
That's a good thing if you can't.
So
find it.
I have got the opening at the top here. Where are we? At the top. And I'm holding my pliers at sort of my 3 o'clock, your sort of 9 o'clock, okay? And I get my round nose pliers and I place them straight up.
Okay, just
like
pinch
that. Sorry,
on with them.
Which way are we going? I don't know which camera are we doing. That one. Okay.
Yeah.
So you hold it and twist.
Jack will follow you, Babs.
Will you?
Jack will follow
Oh,
you.
he's
Yeah, he's
good
getting
today.
good now.
So when you open your jump rings, you open the door.
Open that
close the
jockey
door.
door. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't open them outwards because it'll weaken
Open the
them.
door, close the door. So what you need to do when you start this technique is to open the large jump rings that you need. So
Do you open them all up first
prepared.
rather than do it all as you go? Because it's much easier.
I do,
right?
yes. I'm feeling, actually this is what I prepared.
That's the
you see.
organised thing to do.
Yes.
Open them all first. That's what That's what the new Jenny would do.
That's going to be your new organised person.
Yeah, I'm going to be organised. If anyone could send me in some tips on how to be more organised, you know, like I love doing house stuff
do
like
12.
baking and stuff like that, but I
Do
don't
you?
like. Yeah, I love baking so much. I'm a bit like a mad chef in my house. It's a massive
Oh
mess.
dear. Now you need 14. So you need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 rings, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It looks like you need more jump rings than that,
For
doesn't
each
it?
flower, no,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Sorry, this is a bit boring. This is what I had prepared actually.
No, it's fine because actually it's important, and it gives you a sort of an idea of how long things are going to take, doesn't it?
This is what takes the time. I'm just trying to find the opening.
Just opening them. But it's not complicated. It's not like you're really having to.
You can leave them, but I just find that it's easier to have them open so you don't have to keep putting your pliers down.
Yeah, let's
and
be
picking them up
organised.
and-
Let's be organised.
Yes, let's be organised.
Let's do it before. Be prepared.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right, so there's about 14, okay? And with your little ones, you have to make sure these are closed. Now these are slightly open actually. Tell you what, Jen, is there any pliers down there?
You want me to close them for you?
Would you?
Of course I will. What do I need? Round nose?
Round nose and the flat nose pliers.
Dolphins.
That's it. So if you could close those for me.
Okay. Oh
Slightly,
no.
because they're slightly open.
I can't even
Don't
pick
have to
them up with me
don't have to
now.
do all of them. Don't worry, just a few of them.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason I'm doing this is that these rings are going to be the centre feature. Whoops. The centre feature of.
Do I have to close them
design.
really tight together? Yeah.
No, not really. And I'm doing exactly the same. I'm finding where the opening is on the top. I'm holding at one side and just closing. And if they don't close perfectly, just very technically wiggle it a bit.
Get your wiggle on.
Yeah. Right.
Are you hold it right? Yeah, I see what.
8. Two
I
more.
get it. I'm doing it wrong, Deb. Sorry, I'm not
No,
really
that's all
being
right.
quick
I
enough.
need
for you.
about 6, 7, 8, please. Right, here we go, ready to go. So there are my jump rings just about ready. So I take from my centre of my flower, which is here, you need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now I know from making this over and over and over and over again, it's easier to have 10 on your jump ring than 12, and I'll show you why. So you
Easier
go
to have
1,
10 than 12?
I'll show you. Because if you have 12, they'll all fall off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have got instructions for these I can pop on the Facebook. Now if I put 2 more on there, you'll find it won't be easy to close. So I'm just closing these really, really tightly. And there is my centre ring with 10 other rings on. Now you need to feed a second ring through so you have a double ring. You choose wherever you want to start, it doesn't really matter, and feed a second ring through.
I can really tell the difference between the saw cut now from ones I've made
Isn't
myself.
there a difference? Whoops, and close. This is where it's difficult to get the second one closed. Sorry, Diana, I've got to take that one out again. Start again. If you try and put 12 on, it's just impossible. So I'm starting again. I'm putting the second link all the way through oops, all the way through the centre 10 rings. Sorry, I'm trying to do it with not covering it with my hands, and it's just hopeless. Chainmail is not very good to do, very close.
Well, it's quite a delicate job actually, isn't it? In the way that, you know, you need to work really closely.
So now I have got 10 rings. Oh, I just missed one. Got 9 rings.
I keep dropping stuff.
Don't worry.
I can't imagine how
Well, you need to do it on a table.
how
really
you
with
do
a mat.
it. No, I mean, when you're demonstrating on TV, you do it at an angle that's good for you lot to see at home, not at an angle that you would do it at when you're...
Sorry, I'm going to have to just open that again. It's a real pest.
Is there anything I can
That's
help you with?
it. No. Done it. There. Now, you've now got 2 rings with 10 rings around the outside.
Wowzers.
Okay, and that's the centre of your flower. Now you take 1 silver ring and 1 ring that's been closed. Take your centre and feed through 2 rings. Okay, so you have 1 on the outer ring, and you go 2 on the inner ring. Now, whether you want to do this all in one go, Deanna, or you want me to do some later and I can partly do it, it's up to you.
Deanna, do you want Debbie to do this, partly do it, or she never listens? Partly do it, she says.
Right, I'll do 1 more ring, and then I shall get it to a stage where we've done lots of rings. So you have to repeat this. This is why I say that chainmail is really repetitive. So if I put that down, you'll see it better. That's it. You've now got the centre ring. You've got this centre ring with 10 rings on it that's double. There's 2 silver rings through there. You've now got an outer ring with 1 ring on the outside, and you've pushed it through, you've fed it through 2 of those centre rings. And then I put a second ring through it. So every time you put a ring through, you double it. Okay? Now, this is where it gets repetitive. What I do now, you do all the way around. So I pick up the centre, I pick up 1 more ring, 1 more little ring onto a large ring. I go through the small ring on the previous to hold it together, and through 2 centre rings. Oh, I can get through 2, go on, get through 2. There, and then close it. And again, I repeat and put 2 rings. Now if you pop that down, you can see the pattern starting to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the flower.
Yeah,
And do you
pull
work
that
on a
out.
mat? She was saying earlier you're watching the TV while you're doing it. Do you
Yes, I have
sit
a
with
tray
the mat on your lap,
actually.
or?
Yes, I do. So there you can start to see the pattern, that you've got the outer ring, you've got the inner ring, the outer ring, and those 2 rings are now held together by 1 little ring, and there's the next one. You put a second ring through, and you just keep repeating and repeating and repeating till you go all the way around, and I'll show you how to finish it off in the next instalment.
Lovely, thank you so much. I just need to warn everybody that this kit is in very limited quantities now. I'm not thinking that we're going to have this in the repeat show. You need to make sure you're checking out your baskets as well. So if you want this kit, £27.95, and you get 800 jump rings with this, which is enough to make so much.
Oh, gosh,
and you get the DVD, the gemstones, everything. Now we're going to show you a little bit more of the DVD, and we'll be right back.
Add to your collection with our Chainmail DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford and learn some fascinating techniques including Byzantine, box weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Thank you very much.
Isn't Drew hilarious? Elvis Day is coming up on Thursday. You need to tune in for that. It's just going to be such a wicked show. Now we have got a wonderful, wonderful kit to show you. I do need to warn you again that the chainmail kit is a very fast approaching limited quantity, so you need to be really quick if you want that. Have a look at these gorgeous colours. And you know what? Debbie and I were just saying, you crafty people work so far in advance. We're working on Christmas things now. I don't like to say the C word too early, but we are. Well, I do. I love Christmas. I've got no shame. Me and Debbie were just saying, I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love the winter too. And we just said how pathetic we were this morning. I can't wait to wear my chunky knits and my boots and my quilted jackets. Now, these are really warm colours. Two of the strands of staple gemstones that you've got to have in your stash at all times anyway. How did that chainmail ring get on my finger? I don't know. It's the Hollywood Glamour kit and it's super glamorous. I just love the black agate faceted rounds, the fire agate. You can see those warm, rustic colours. They're reminding me of country pubs and chunky bread. I love it. They are 18mm rounds. Look at the facets. They're so sparkly. You've got that gorgeous polished billiard ball look coming from the black agate as well. And those are 12mm rounds. And you've also got your 6mm frosted. Now what I like here is that with your black gemstones, you've got those two different textures, those two different surfaces to work from. And I think when you place the frosted strand next to a faceted strand or a plain round strand, it just shows you how crazily shiny and sparkly those gemstones are. Aren't they gorgeous? So you have your black agate frosted rounds at 6mm, your fire agate faceted rounds at 18mm, and your black agate plain rounds are 12mm. You've also got something else a little bit gorgeous. Now I've got two pieces here, Deanna. How many pieces do you get with the kit? I think it's one. I think it is one. Do I have a bead? Oh, let me just show you. Could I have a bead reamer, please, Jack? Have a look at this. Now, do you love your black diamonds? I love my black diamonds. Have a look at the sparkle from this druzy. I'm gonna just show you. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm just gonna pop it on a bead reamer because I can show you the sparkle a little bit better. So I'm just gonna pop it on a bead reamer so that I can show you the sparkle. Now, druzy is a gemstone. You know, like I was saying earlier, how we're drawn to things that give you iridescence. You know, we want to know, what was that? Was it a trick of the eye? We're drawn to things that sparkle, aren't we? We love sparkle. I love sparkle. Everybody loves sparkle. These are so gorgeous and so sparkly. I think it's so nice to add that to your jewellery collection. Imagine this in a ring. Imagine this dropping from a charm bracelet. Look at that sparkle. Your customers are gonna love it. That's if it gets to your customers, because if I get druzy, I do tend to keep it. It's so gorgeous, I love it. And I think druzy is the gemstone that you will get. It's one of those, isn't it? I bought it because I loved it, gemstones. It's one of those gemstones that you just do want to wear in an earring. You want to wear it as a drop. You want the light to catch it and for it to sparkle and shine. Look at that black diamond-like shine that you're getting from this piece of black druzy. It's a 10mm round and it's absolutely blooming gorgeous. You can see what Debbie's done with it in a minute. Now, you don't just get that with this kit, you also get some red organza ribbon. Ooh, I'm feeling very, very autumnal with these colours. Is it wrong to be a little bit excited about the autumn?
No, I don't think so. I love the russety sort of colours. I love it.
Me too. I mean, I love summer. I love all the seasons, but I am a little bit. They're all having a go at me. Oh, don't talk about autumn. I love it. I'm not even ashamed of it. Come and have a look. But you know, you crafty folk, you're already on your autumn collections. You're in fact probably nearing your Christmas too. So you've got the red organza ribbon there. You can make your rosettes out of that. You can do some gorgeous weave. You can do some macrame. Could you do macrame with ribbon? You could do crochet with it. You can knit with it. You probably
do, yes.
Would it be too fine to do macrame with?
I don't think you'd see the weave.
I can do that fold over thing.
Yeah,
which I don't know what that's called, but I can do it.
I've plaited some ribbon down here, but it wasn't very successful.
I do that thing where you do 2 pieces and you fold one and you fold one.
Oh, yes,
and you fold
yes,
one
yes.
and you fold one. I do that a lot with
That'd
ribbon.
be nice.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know what it's called and I don't know why I know how to do it, but I used to do it with paper at school. I think it was kind of some kind of origami or something. Have a little look at the gemstones. Now you also get, not just that, because you've got your red organza gift bags. Those are a nice red, aren't they? You get 10 of those. Now you also get, and I absolutely love, do you know, it's so trendy at the moment, Debbie, to use coloured thread and coloured elastic, isn't it?
It makes such a difference as well.
It
Because
really
you don't
does.
always have gemstones right to the back of the neck, and you can just, well, you see on one of them I've done here, you can just fill up that gap with a splash of colour.
Yeah.
It's lovely, really
And
nice.
it's still a nice, delicate looking chain effect,
That's a
isn't
lovely
it?
colour as well.
It's gorgeous, this
Mulberry's
colour.
such a colour, it's beautiful.
It is a mulberry red. Yeah, I was just thinking what, because there's so many different shades of red. Isn't that a gorgeous deep? It's a deep red, isn't it? You've also got the silver there as well, so you've got that option. Yes, you can macrame with this beading wire. Yes, you can do your crochet. Yes, you can do your knitting weave. You can do your humi watme with it. You can use it just as it is, or you can plait with it. I hope you know what I mean, humi watme. You've also got your clear elastic and your red elastic, and again you can do some really fancy knots in the red elastic, and you want to see those knots, so you don't necessarily want to hide them. And we saw Bee yesterday using them in her jewellery, and it just looked fantastic. I love the coloured elastic because again you can do your macrame with coloured elastic, and on a stretchy it's great. Do you know, it's just taken our jewellery. Having that macrame trend coming in has really broadened the horizons for your jewellery making, hasn't it? And you've got that opportunity with these. Don't forget you've got the druzy. Now also coming with these kits, you have 5 solid sterling silver ribbon ends with the little teeth. And those, you know, nothing's getting through there. That ribbon will not slip through with these. Because I was thinking with these, oh, if you just pinch it together, won't it? No, they have little teeth that you fold over so that you don't get that. Have a look. Solid sterling silver, and you also get, by the way, a bag of solid sterling silver. You've got 43, so you get 43 pieces of silver. So you've got your eye pins, you've got your head pins. There you go. Here's everything you get. Your crimp beads on a 2mm. You get 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. You get 3 open jump rings on a 5mm, 3 on an 8, and 3 silver split rings on a 6mm. So, and don't forget, these are all solid sterling silver findings. It's called Hollywood Glamour. And I think, yeah, because look, definitely Marilyn Monroe lipstick red with the red elastic and the red organza ribbon. I love these gemstones. They're deep, they're gorgeous, they're glamorous, they're beautiful. And don't forget, you get the druzy with this as well. Think about what you're gonna make, and if you don't have any inspiration just yet, but you're loving the gemstones, you want them, wait to see what Debbie has made with this kit. She's a very inspirational jewellery designer, as I know you already know. And that's why you're tuning in today, to see that lovely lady at work. XCGCO2 is your item code for under £30. Don't forget you've got druzy in this kit. You've got the 5 ribbon ends solid sterling silver. You have got, in addition to your usual ingredients, the red beading wire, as well as the stainless steel beading wire. You've got your clear elastic, you've got your red elastic, you've got your red organza ribbon, you've got 10 organza gift bags. You're ready to make jewellery and sell it on, aren't you? You've also got all of that silver, 43 pieces of solid sterling silver, and we haven't even touched on the fact that you've got those 3 strands of gorgeous gemstones, including a really big impact with that fire agate. Look at the size of those. The colour is gorgeous. Definitely an autumnal strand. Nice, chunky, big, glimmering gemstones. You have got the matte effect coming from the smaller agate rounds, which is 6mm. And you've got those larger 10mm black polished billiard balls, and I think it's really nice to have the matte next to the shiny, because it really shows off how glimmering and how shiny those faceted and plain rounds are. £29.95, so for under £30 you're getting some really gorgeous elements. I'm coming to you, Debbie, are you ready? Do you want me to bring out?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm coming over. Now, I've seen a little glimpse of this jewellery. It's absolutely beautiful. And you've done exactly what I would do with the bracelet. I just think big,
Nice,
chunky.
big, chunky. Yeah.
Well, that's what autumn is about. We were saying this earlier. You can't wear
yes.
little delicate jewellery with a big chunky knit and some boots. It doesn't work.
No, I love this time of year. I love it when it gets to autumn. And I'm very, very
We're not there yet. We're just ready for it. We were saying that we're pathetic earlier. We are. It may as well be. It's cold outside after all. Look.
I love that. I think that's really nice. And the colours, absolutely
they go
beautiful.
so nicely together, don't
they?
they?
Do.
Because sometimes we give you kits which have got colours that you wouldn't necessarily straight away put together, just so that you can do something inspirational with it to show
That's
people
right.
that
It challenges you actually, and you think perhaps those colours would go together. It's nice.
And they do end up, and it's a happy accident.
I know.
But these all go together.
You don't have to work at these, do you? Really?
No, they're born for each other. That is gorgeous. I love it. I love all of it. Now, this is a really fabulous piece. Now, you'd want to wear this with, did you see the Nicole Kidman piece where actually the back of her dress was backless and she had a necklace at the back? You could almost drop that the other way around, couldn't you? And have that like that.
I'd like to sit back on a chair wearing it, though.
No, well, it's all about standing and looking graceful, though, Debbie, isn't it?
Standing and posing.
Absolutely.
I think that with
is
a nice
gorgeous.
sort of cashmere
Scoop
camel
neck.
sort of
over the
jumper.
top. Yes.
Just looks stunning.
Oh, yeah, over the top.
Really lovely. Really lovely.
Oh, I remember doing that. Yeah, I do. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get me. How sad are we? Stop it, Jenny. Stop wishing the summer away. I love the summer. I don't want to wish it away. Have a look at this, though, because you've put some jump rings in there to give a splash.
I just had a couple of jump rings left over, so yes, I put them there.
I like that, though, because it gives you a little splash of silver. And then you've got a nice coil here, which you could...
Just to cover the knot.
I like it. And I like that you've done this on the red as well, so when it does stretch out a little bit, you see a flash of red.
Now, I haven't had time to do the ribbon. I did do a ribbon, but I don't really like it. Do you know when you
did do a ribbon, you didn't like it?
Well,
I love that.
See, I plaited it and I don't think it works.
I love it. You're crazy. That is gorgeous. Do you know what? I'd see that on someone like Grace. It's a real funky young piece of jewellery.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's gorgeous.
Now, obviously, the beads, you can't get the ribbon through the beads, so that's just on the red beading thread.
Yeah, but you can't hardly see it because it's the same colour.
It's threaded through.
I love that. Reminds me of poppies.
Yes, actually. Yes.
You're mad not liking that. That's gorgeous.
Perhaps it's the colour, because you know me, I don't wear red. So sometimes I find it difficult to make things in red.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Yeah, you do.
But
you could wear red anyway.
Supposedly. I don't know why.
Claire, you look good in red. What, blondes and, we do tend to steer away from
hair
red.
used to be like red setter red. It's gone a lot paler now.
Your hair is gorgeous.
So, yes, perhaps I could wear it now.
You could wear it. I think you could probably wear it. You could have worn it anyway. Red's a good colour.
Never mind.
Red's good.
And the druzy, I had one druzy that's in the middle. Now, if I had more beads, I would have put beads right the way around to the back of the neck.
That is gorgeous, but that's what you were left with. But actually, I like it.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
You can't see it in here, but it did sparkle actually. I did it at home on the dressing table and it really sparkled when the sun came in. It really sparkled. You can't really see.
It does so sparkle. You need to, like I was saying earlier, when you saw it sparkle, it's so hard because you've got light sources from every area, so that, you know, it's hard. But it's just, I love that. It's beautiful. This is gorgeous. Oh.
I haven't put a clasp on that one, I have to say, because I ran out of time to put one on, but I would have done.
Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't have noticed. We even have mentioned it. What technique are you going to show us, my darling?
Right, I'm going to show you the necklace with the druzy on. And
oh, look! I love that you've done, look, that's really detailed. Can you see the little wire wrapping at the bottom?
Now you might think, well, there's no chain in that bag, but I cheated. I took them off the extension chains. The extension chains you got in the bag.
Yes, you did.
Because it's not very often you have, I mean, on the bracelet, I wouldn't have left the chain on.
Okay.
So I took the chain off.
She's a little sneaker.
Yeah,
good girl.
easy.
Good girl. No.
So I took the chains
It's
off.
about using your tools.
That's right. So I took the chains off to make this.
Claire was about to tell you off for using chain because chain didn't come with this kit, and then she has to now retract. Pipe down, Claire Perry. Pipe down.
Right, so I'll show you how to make that necklace. I've made up the basic necklace. So just to show you that you can add things onto a necklace once you've made it. So there is the same necklace with the druzy at the front and the pattern, and I've put more beads on to go around the back of the neck. Okay, so that's just nice as it is.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make a feature of that druzy there. So I shall put that to one side and I shall show you how I made it. For the little twisted pieces that go around the druzy, I've used an eye pin and put 3 beads onto the eye pin, okay? And take my round nose pliers and just do a tiny spiral. Oops, start it off. Start it off with the round nose pliers and then take your flat nose or chain nose pliers and just make a spiral. You can either push it with your fingers or use the pliers, it's up to you.
That's one of my favourite things to do, just because I like the movement of it. It's kind of therapeutic.
Now the other one I've already done, and I've spiralled the end and popped it onto another eye pin. And that eye pin is then pushed through your piece of druzy. I'm just going to hold it with my other hand, because you have to really push it hard. Now I did try this earlier and it went through like a dream.
In you go,
there
don't
we
be a
are.
rascal, there we are.
There you go. So you've now got that sticking out of your druzy. Okay. And I'm going to cut a little bit off just so I've got enough to make another eye. The other side, that's right. Okay, so you've got 2 loops either side of the druzy. And onto that other loop, I'm going to pop my other twisted spiral I've made. Okay, just pop that on and close it. Pop it down onto my work surface, and then just take your 2 spirals and just twist them together, basically.
Love it.
Use your pliers.
And then they stay nice and together.
Neat. That's right. Just twist them. Okay, and then you can part them and put them into a design. You can do whatever you want with them. Okay.
The point of them being that they're now keeping that nice sort of triangular shape at the bottom.
That's right. Okay.
That's gorgeous.
So that's that. And then I took another eye pin and fed on 4 beads, and I'm going to just bend it in the middle, so that's going to go at the bottom like that. Use 2 of the rings. Now I actually used the rings that were on the end of
already on there. They're all solid sterling
and threaded it on as I made it.
And you've just cut the chain from
all I've done is open the
ribbon
ring.
end.
I've just opened the ring.
So you didn't cut it. Oh, sorry. No. Yes.
Open the ring, closed it, and then fed it onto the design.
Oh,
now because I've already made this,
yeah,
I'm putting on extra, so I'm using these bigger rings. But actually, I didn't use these. I used the ring that was on the end in my design. So I'm just going a couple of beads up and attaching one side of the chain, and going a couple of beads up the other side. These rings are lovely. They're so shiny and easy to use. They're beautiful. Right, that is the last ring, and close. And there is the design.
Love
pinch
it.
that one.
I love it.
Pinch that one and put that side by side, and you'll see. Now, when I made this, I put it onto one of the busts, and I shortened the chain slightly because I wanted it to come up, but it's really up to you. But it's a good way of trying. Always have a display bust at the side of you when you're making jewellery, to put it on and think that actually doesn't hang.
Yeah,
how
because
I want it
you
to
got
hang.
I mean,
I'd made it and thought, oh, that looks okay. Then when I put it on display bust, actually it didn't hang right. So I made that slightly shorter, as you can see. But I think it's good to have this display bust next to you.
I love all the blacks, because you can wear that now in the evening, can't you, with anything?
That's right, and having it matte and shiny, I think it's stunning.
And I love the combination of those, because it really brings out the shine of the shiny gemstones.
It does.
It makes them even more, it draws your attention even more to those agates, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Okay.
Now get yourself on the phone lines for this kit. It's £29 and 95 pence. That was really easy as well. It looked really complicated.
But you can do that with any necklace. If you have a necklace that's got a feature bead at the front and you think, I want to change that, just put an eye pin through and you can hang whatever you want from it. You can
so have you even got
look.
your favourite sort of pieces at home and you're thinking, well, you've had them for years and you're thinking, I don't want to chuck this away, I don't want to give it away, I don't want to unstrand it all, I want to do something different with it. You could just add something.
Yeah, just push it. As long as the eye pin will go through, or a piece of wire, just add something to the existing necklace.
Recycling your
Oh, that's right.
your already existing jewellery.
That's right.
$29.95. Now I need to let you know the chainmail is really in dangerous waters. That kit is very, very limited. So if you want that, it was $27.95. You need to be really, really quick. And if you do have it in your basket, I must urge you to check out your basket. $29.95 for this beautiful Hollywood Glamour kit. By the way, it's waffle clock. After you, Ducky.
Okay. I love this. Gosh, it's beautiful. This is number 289.
Making your own chain.
Yeah,
Silver.
this
If
is
you
from,
had our early bird, you could do that with the early bird. $1.95 for that chain, but we've only got a few of them left.
This is from Caroline. It says, hi all at JM, here's my Wall of Fame entry. I made it from some pink quartz beads with druzy. They're beautiful.
I love those. They've got little slices of druzy.
They have, which I bought from JM quite a while ago. I used wire to make all the links and to wrap around some of the beads. Love watching the show, get lots of inspiration from Caroline from Bristol. That's lovely.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I really like those pink beads.
Wait,
Lovely
it's been
chain.
put on a twig.
Ambi, I like that.
Beautiful that is.
With holes in
I
it,
know.
ready to just... Very good displaying. She
Very
must sell it
clever.
online. That's a nice display.
Beautiful.
I've got something amazing using what I think, but I'm not sure because I haven't read the back, is crochet around the gemstone. And then we've got these ribbon coils that you've put. They're great, aren't they? We had
really
those on the Late
pretty,
Show last
yeah.
night. They're fabulous. And so many of you coming out with some gorgeous designs for that. Mine's from Marie Knight, and she says, morning ladies, loving the show as always. Please find attached my first ever entry of the Wall of Fame. It's taken me months to get the courage to enter, so I just hope you think it is gorgeous. This little collection really is a first for me in many ways. It's the first kit I ever bought from you. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Hang on a minute, you've done crochet, wait there. My first attempt at a bracelet. The first thing I ever made for myself and not given away, and my first time using genuine gems. I also got the silver wire flowers from JM on the same show and love the way the shapes go together. Oh, hang on, I've missed it out. This little collection. The shell, pearl and pink opal box. Right, I have an extra reason for wanting to win, as I've been put on a spending ban until October. No! I'm having withdrawal symptoms from your lovely gem, so please keep your fingers crossed for me. Thank you for keeping me smiling, Marie in Cornwall. Marie, did you crochet around this gemstone? I'm curious. Like, what do you think? Is that crochet?
I think it might be actually. It's beautiful.
It's amazing, and she's just
Really
started.
delicate. Well
I
done,
love it.
that's
So
gorgeous,
many
that is.
people are using crochet and stuff. I love it.
I like that.
Me too.
This is number 290. I like this. I would wear this a lot. Hi all at JM. This is my second entry to the Wall of Fame. This is my first attempt at making wrapped loop necklace, and I'm quite pleased at how it turned out. So I've not
gorgeous.
fully got the hang of it. Well, I think we've got the
Here,
hang
go
of
with
it.
your dress, Debbie.
It would actually, very nice. I've also made a matching memory wire bracelet, and they're a present for my nan. Oh, that's nice. Fingers crossed for the raffle. Victoria from Norwich. That's beautiful, Victoria. Your nan must have liked
Absolutely
that.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I
Very
love
nice.
that.
Very, very nice.
Now I've got this. Oh, it's one of my all-time favourite
that's
gemstones.
lovely.
Lapis lazuli.
Yeah.
How
Ooh,
rich is
like
that? I love
I
it.
like this.
Gorgeous. I'd wear that, I would. 287 is from Teresa Waddington, and she says, hi, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, lapis lazuli, I love it. Hi all at JM, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame, another first. I found your channel in April when I was off work with a nasty sinus infection, and I'm now addicted. Well, if one good thing has come off the back of an illness, that's it. I've never really had a proper hobby before, and this has now literally taken me by surprise. I can't stop buying gems. I know it's addictive, I know, but isn't it a nice hobby? It's a nice hobby. I made this using the lapis lazuli beads and pendant from JM Blue Jeans bead box, which I love. I love that bead box. And pyrite was from an earlier kit. It's the easiest combination, isn't it? I have sold a few pieces already, and it gives me such a buzz when I'm complimented on my pieces. I'm waiting eagerly for my £1 strands that I ordered from your web clearance. How crazy was that clearance, and how annoyed was I that I wasn't allowed to get involved in that? I wasn't allowed. Fingers crossed I win something as my bank balance is feeling the strain. Well, if you're selling it on though, girl, you'll soon be a millionaire.
Jewellery like that, you will.
Millionaire.
Beautiful.
I love it. Love to all from Teresa in Waddington in Barnsley. I can't say Barnsley without doing that, sorry. Number 287, I love it. We've also got a text message to read out, I believe, which is here. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, and Debbie, and the crew. Looking forward to the show. Always do when both you girls. Oh, thank you. Love your dress, Jen. Thank you. The style and kind of. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Bea. Thank you. You're lush. Thank you. And do text us in 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. We've got another one, have we? Oh, let's have a look. From Kimmy. Hello, Kim. What a fantastic early, but I know. Have we sold out of those yet? They were really approaching it. Have been waiting a long time for the silver wire. When will the ring mandrel be back in stock? Keep up the great work and can't wait to see Debbie's designs today. Lol, Kim. Lol as in lots of love, I think, Kim.
Yes.
Thank you, Kim. I'm not sure. We never know. We never know when we get things in. That's why if things are limited, snap them up. But I will let you know if I can. It's not in stock at the moment. I'm on again later on tonight. So if I can find out for you afterwards, then I'll mention it for you. The text number is 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. We'll give you a shout out. If the kids are watching with you today, we'll give them a shout out too. It's the holidays after all. Let's show you how to enter the Wall of Fame. We'll be right back.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Welcome back, my jewellery making darlings. Now, actually, we were just reading out that Wall of Fame to the lady who had an illness and said is now selling on her jewellery, and it made me remember. Hang on a minute. Do you know what? We have got the JM Business course coming up. Actually, it's tomorrow. There's a couple of spaces. There's only a few spaces left tomorrow with Angela Edwards, and it's £110, and you get all of your business advice. There's literally so much. It comes with lunch and everything. You get a tour of the studio. You get to come and meet everybody, all the crew and everybody. And it's basically, I mean, for a business course, that is a really fabulous price tag. And we've got loads and loads of different courses coming up. The Business Academy is £110. And imagine going and training for £110. It's wonderful, isn't it? Really good opportunity. And it's just going to open up a whole avenue of opportunities for you. Now I've got a brand new bundle to show you. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's colourful. I blinking love it. Look at these colours. They are gorgeous. I love them. And it's nice that they're not particularly a certain season, but they are very, very happy colours. To what a lovely strand. You'd wear that just to add a splash of colour in the winter, wouldn't you? Look at the purples and the greens and the oranges. And it's a graduated strand, which I love because it makes it really versatile for you to wear, make matching sets of bracelets, necklaces, earrings. How gorgeous is that? I'm not stopping there either, because I've also got, look at these are chunky beauties, aren't they? Look at the turquoise colours, they're wonderful. You've got the honey colours in there as well. Really nice mulberry purples. Aren't they gorgeous? You cannot buy any of these strands individually. I just adore these corner drilled quartz and agate. Aren't they gorgeous? They're beautiful. Let me talk to you about the carat weights of the Rainbow collection. How lush. 660 carats in your multicoloured quartz nuggets. They go from 16 to 28 mil. That's these ones here. And then you've got your graduated agate with fuchsia. It's with fuchsia. No, that's wrong. Your graduated multicoloured cracked agate faceted rounds. They're 6 all the way up to 20 mil. And then you've got your fuchsia quartz that are agate, 640 carats of that, and the corner drill cubes, so they hang really nicely. And the 15 by 15 millimeters. You cannot buy these separately on the website. Let me show you. I'm going to place them on the blackboard. They're really long strands as well, by the way. I absolutely adore them. I'm going to bring this board up for you because I just want to show you the graduations of that one strand. They're amazing, aren't they? Look at those colors together. Aren't they beautiful? I love the fact, again, that you've got some cabochon cut nuggets there. You've got some corner drilled with a big surface area, and then you've got those lovely facets. It's very tempting just to restrand this. Let me see how it looks as a necklace. It is tempting, isn't it? But another great opportunity with a graduated strand is always to make matching sets because they're in different sizes but the same gemstones. You can make some pretty little earrings that go with. How gorgeous is that? It's beautiful, isn't it? It is very tempting just to restrand that. Very colourful, gorgeous. And look at this strand. Oh, I love that. Do you know what? I wouldn't have said, oh, restrand that. I'd think maybe individual pendants. Restrand that. That is gorgeous, chunky. Again, gorgeous, chunky jewellery. Very summery. I'm thinking maxi dress. How gorgeous is that strand? And again, I just want to show you how these hang. So I'm going to put them over my hand because I think if you hang these as charms, if you wire wrap them, if you bought our early bird wire, which is extremely limited, by the way, I mean, that is a fantastic opportunity right there, isn't there? And just look, you could just dangle them. They're definitely dangles as a feature on a necklace or something like that. I think they're big, chunky pieces, a nice surface luster that you get. So great for wire wrapping and things like that. So all three strands cannot be bought individually on the website. Going very low today, 0800 644 655. We've been really busy on the phone lines. There isn't much of a queue at the moment if you want to try now. If you don't want to get caught in a queue, come shopping with us online or the www.jewellerymaker.com. Are you ready for a wunderbar price tag? A gorgeous collection of colours. FFG CO6 is your item code for the Rainbow Collection. $17.95, under £6 a strand. This price tag is bananas in pyjamas. Look at these. I mean, Debbie, look at these colours. They're gorgeous. I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I love the graduated strands.
Me too.
That is stunning.
I would be very tempted to restrand that, but I am thinking I'd like the matching set as well. What would you do with it?
I would just restrand it with a little silver ball in between.
Yeah, because actually the macrame knots look really pretty on here, but they look even better as silver, wouldn't they?
Beautiful. I love that.
I love it too. Look at these nuggets. Look at that purple and that turquoise colour.
Well, if anybody does wire wrapping like Laura, if you do the lovely cuff bracelets, you only need one stone in the middle.
Oh, this this one.
How many could you make with that?
Well, they're massive
beautiful.
as well. They're gorgeous. And you can make a ring as well.
Yes.
Aren't they pretty colours? I love that strand. Well, I put it against my neck and I thought, I wasn't thinking about restranding it, but look, I'll show you. And then I wore it and I thought, do you know what? I love it, because they're massive.
That's lovely.
See what I mean? I didn't think I'd ever restrand that, but yes. Look how gorgeous it is.
That's lovely.
Do you agree? I love it. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't wear that as a whole necklace, but these would definitely be a feature on it. Maybe a really long necklace. You know how everyone's wearing with it.
I've done those 3 or 4 in a row. That one that we've just seen.
Yeah.
With 3 or 4 drops. That would look
perfect.
Lovely.
With
a nice black polo neck for the winter.
Because they drop nice. Again, yeah, over the top of a nice polo neck.
Lovely, nice.
Chunky jewellery. Nice. And splash of colour in the winter. Gorgeous, definitely. I love that strand. How funny is it that when you look at something and you think, oh, they're pendants, you wouldn't put them. I would restrand that now, having done that.
Yeah.
It just shows all you've got to do is use your imagination. Well, I wasn't even using my imagination, I was trying to show you them against the skin. And then I thought, A up, $17.95. You'll do that when you get home. You'll play around with them, you'll unstrand them, you'll mix the colours together, you'll separate the colours, perhaps you'll fusion them together. £17.95 for all 3 strands. What a wonderful, wonderful collection. The Rainbow Collection FFG CO6. And you've got so much. I'll just run you through the carat weights and the dimensions again in case you didn't catch them the first time round. You get 660 carats of your multicoloured quartz nuggets. They range from 16 all the way up to 28 millimetres, and that's that strand there. I love it. I'm in love with that strand now. 640 carats of your agate and fuchsia quartz with the corner drills. And you've got, they're 15 by 15, 400 carats of the multicoloured cracked agate faceted rounds. They're 6 to 20 mil, and they are gorgeous. Even on that macrame strand, Debbie's saying put a silver ball in between them. That'd be good too. Now there is a queue on the phone lines. It's 2 minutes and 26 seconds to be completely and utterly precise. Do call in, it's a free phone number, so don't worry. If you're ringing from your landline, it is a free phone number, 0800 644 655. But if you don't want to get caught in a queue, come shopping with us online today, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. We love having you. No matter which way you come, we love having you. £17.95 your price tag. Please don't forget that everybody gets a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. If you're shopping with us for the first time today, maybe you've stumbled across us because you're watching during the holidays or something, and you're thinking, hang on a minute, I like the idea of this, but I know nothing about jewellery making. Don't worry, because if you shop with us for the first time, we'll give you a free tutorial DVD, a free book, a free JM Hub magazine, and a brand new addiction hobby. £17.95. You get all that with your very first order. Amanda in Solihull's just sent us a hilarious text message. Sorry, dear Jenny and Debbie, please stop showing us such beautiful strands. I've already treated myself this week. Amanda, Solihull, sitting on hands. Get off them hands, Amanda. Come on, you only live once, darling. You do, I'm terrible. You only live once, that's my motto in life. Well, you only live once.
It's the Amanda I know in Solihull, because if it is, you have to get off your hands. Definitely.
Do I know you? I know where you live, Amanda. I don't, Debbie does. Get off them hands in Solihull. That's what you need to do. Get on the phone line, lady. They are good. You need them. Don't forget you get a 30-day money-back guarantee, all right? And what are you going to do if you can't get hold of them? Oh, somebody else just joined the phone line queue. Could it be you, Amanda? Could it? Could it? They are gorgeous. I'm sorry, we can't help showing you so many gorgeous things. Don't forget, we got so much in our chainmail kit for you to absolutely love and adore. And if you want that chainmail kit, we are very, very limited. We've had questions about the ring, have we? Somebody asked if it was available to sell on Gems. No, Debbie made it from the... It is available for you to make out of the chainmail kit though. £27.95. Debbie made this. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It is beautiful, I know. If you want it, you can make it yourself. Just get everything that you need to get started in chainmail is £27.95. You had 2 strands of gemstones, you had all the jump rings, and you had the DVD. So you got everything. Here it is, and the organza gift bags. You had so many. You've got so much. So if you want the ring, you can actually achieve that look yourself. We might try and squeeze in a little demo of how. And that's available for £27.95. The price tag on your screen right now is for the rainbow collection, but for £27.95 you can get the whole chainmail collection. Now, I'm going to show you a sneaky peek of one of my favourite gemstones, turquoise. Turquoise is such a wonderful birthstone gem. It's December's birthstone. How it absolutely beautiful. It was, I can confirm that it was Amanda on the phone line. She's just texted back in. She said, it's me! I failed. Stroke succeeded. And yes, life is too short not to enjoy the full. Hugs, Amanda from Solihull. I'm probably a bad influence on you, Amanda, but that's my motto. I know, like I was on that money-saving experty guy's website, and he's got this, do you need it? Is it essential thing? Like, because I was like, oh, Jenny, you're spiraling out of control. I'm trying to be organised as you. And I was just thinking, stuff this. You only live once, money-saving expert. That's really bad advice. I'm really sorry. Don't ever come to me for any kind of advice like that. I'm terrible, aren't I? That gorgeous strand of turquoise is gonna be yours. There is still a little bit of a queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. We are so lucky to have you. We realise that. That's why we give you a free phone number. And you know what? A great hobby. It is fantastic. Well done, Amanda. You go. I'd sit back on your hands if I were you, Amanda, because we've got more gorgeousness. The Stardust Rondelles. These are going to be a 24-hour deal. So many of our guest designers do put these in their... let me find my ream. What did I do with that reamer? Oh, there it is. So many of our guest designers do use these in a lot of their designs, and I'll tell you for why. Not only is it nice to show off a splash of silver, but also a sparkle. You know, I always say we're all drawn to sparkle, aren't we? These Stardust rondelles are absolutely beautiful, and it's a very Italian thing, and I love the shape of these, and they're thick, they're really gorgeous. Have you used these before, Debbie? I'm
Oh
sure
yes,
you have.
yes I have. They are absolutely stunning, and you only need a couple of them for them to twinkle, especially if you wear something that you're going to wear out at night, and just that evening light, you know, that twilight, just catch it. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's so
absolutely beautiful.
Just an earring, or I mean, because they're that shape and that size, they can go in literally anything, can't they?
They can, but I think you can't beat the Stardust rondelles with black onyx.
Exactly, I was going to say the same
Black
thing.
onyx rounds,
Yeah.
just oh, stunning.
Do you think they would look nice with the frosted rounds we had in the last kit? Because I've never put these
Yes,
with a frosted,
actually.
but actually again, you get the sparkle,
Yes,
and then you get
look
that
lovely.
frosted. I think that'd look nice.
It'd be nice to use them with the druzy as well.
Oh, always sparkle central then, wouldn't it? Absolutely gorgeous, especially with black gemstones. We can see just on a black background, it's just the glamorous look, isn't it? 0800 644 655 on the phone lines, or the W's. Oh, look at that sparkle, they are so gorgeous. I'm really sorry to Amanda in Solihull, but you might want to get back on the blower. I'm sorry. I think you all should. What have I started, Amanda, eh? What have I started? Look at that. Now, if you've got any bridal pieces, these would look great in a hair comb. You know I'm absolutely obsessed with hair combs. I'm obsessed with them. If anyone actually designs hair combs out there, Facebook me the designs. I want some in. I love them. I've got one in now. I love them. I'm obsessed with them, aren't I? I said that to you this morning. I'm obsessed with. Where's a hair comb? Bring me a hair comb. Don't worry. Sorry about my roots. Tom's girlfriend's going to sort them out for me. Have a look. Just they're gorgeous, and these would go really nicely in a hair comb. A bridal hair comb with these in would be gorgeous.
Yes.
And something new, because I've never worn a hair comb with silver
And
findings
don't forget,
in
they're
it.
so tiny. Anyone who does beading usually does sewing as well. I mean, these can be sewn onto a bridal gown. They're so tiny, it would really catch the light.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even things like the straps. I've seen that my friend didn't have straps on hers, but she didn't want that bare area, but she didn't want a necklace. So she made out of chain. She had made for her chain and gemstones, just something that went round as a halter neck, and attached it to the dress. It was so delicate and so beautiful, and everyone was like, my gosh, that's gorgeous. How funny is it? You know, it's just those little ideas, and it completed the dress. It's just fabulous. You know, and if you are thinking about bridal pieces, thinking about evening jewellery, you need these. They're absolutely beautiful. They're solid sterling silver. And we're going to give you a 24-hour only deal on these, which means the price tag is going to be so crazy, it surely can't last forever. 15 of these, they'll go a very long way. Even if you only use one or two in each piece, that's 15 pieces of jewellery that you could incorporate these in. UZG PO8. Original price tag is just $6.45. That's actually for nothing, practically, isn't it? Really? They're solid sterling silver. It's a pretty good price tag, that. Oh, it's not your price tag today, though, my little jewellery making darlings, because we're taking it down to a price/price tag. Oh, you monkey! £4.95. Talk to me about the value of that. Are you watching your profit margins now? Woohoo! Sky high. There is a queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. Debbie, come on. Under a fiver?
No.
Pocket money price tag.
All those.
You get 15 of them. And they're solid sterling silver.
They're beautiful.
If you bought the silver wire we gave you as an early bird, that would be great together, wouldn't it?
They'd be stunning, put every so often in a chainmail piece as well.
Ah, yes, look.
It would just add that bit of sparkle.
I just so happen to have
you
a
now?
chainmail. How did that get on my wrist? I just so happen to have a gorgeous chainmail bracelet. It's by a designer called Debbie Bolford. I don't know if you know her. She's one of the greats. $4.95 for 15 Stardust rondelles. I love them because they sparkle. And it's gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous to have that sparkle? You could incorporate it in the ring as well, actually, couldn't you? And people have been asking about this ring. It's not from Gems TV. It is a Debbie Bolford, another Debbie Bolford. It's a Debbie Bolford. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a DB creation.
That's good. DB Creations, very good, I like that.
Do you like it? You can have that one. Debbie and Gabbana. $4.95. Gorgeous. We're going to be coming over to you in a bit, Debs. I'm just warning you now.
Right.
To do some more chainmail.
Okay.
Double warning. Okay?
Yep, fine.
We are going to give you a quick reminder of all the courses that we've got coming up, and then I'm going to be over to that lady. I know you've been asking, get back over there. You've been saying we want more chainmail. It's a coming.
Jewellery Maker is such a fun channel to watch, even if you're not buying anything. The presenters and the guest designers are absolutely fabulous. I also love it because it's given me a common interest with my sister. We live a long way apart and we are very completely different in our outlook on life. And we now have something that we can converse with and we both enjoy.
Welcome back, my darlings. I've ventured over here to Chainmail Corner.
I like that.
Chainmail Corner.
Chainmail Corner.
I think there should be such a place. Have a look.
I think there should be.
I love this. It's so gorgeous. I'm just going to give you a glimpse of the genius creations from the DB collection. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. And you can achieve this chainmail look with Debbie's chainmail bundle, which is £27.95. I'm going to show you what's included in that chainmail kit. You get 200 of each, by the way, and 200 makes a bracelet and a pair of earrings.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Depending
get
on the size of your wrist, yes.
Yeah, but on average.
Yes.
So you get 200 of the largest 7mm in silver, 200 of the 5mm in silver. You also get, and it's silver on copper, the gold in the 7 and the 5, gold on copper. Then you get the double drilled clear quartz and the red agate. You get 10 organza gift bags. And very importantly, you get the tutorial DVD. Can you imagine how, I mean, you know how much it is to come on the courses, but can you imagine how much you're going to learn with that DVD? It's just priceless. It's a step-by-step tutorial. And you know what? I don't think you could learn from a book what you learn in the DVD, because as we saw earlier, I was confused in 2 minutes of talking about books. Confused. You know me, I am very easily confused with anything.
I like it simple. I like it simple. I like books that have lots of pictures and hardly
and just say it simply. Don't confuse me with all
I'm
these
exactly
different...
the same.
Yeah.
I'm exactly. I'll go through past the first few pages and straight into the project. Don't read all the bits. I'm terrible.
Good, but that's how it is.
I know.
You know, it runs in with my motto, you only live once. No time for that. On the DVD, you stop and start it, don't you?
Yeah.
And somebody is showing you and telling you simply. It's such a fantastic kit. £27.95. We are limited on this kit, mind you. I'm not entirely sure that we're going to have this for the next repeat show, so I will keep you updated. We got another text message from Bev in Solihull. You're all in Solihull this morning. Hello all at JM. Debbie, your designs and demos are great as usual. I know, she's a genius. I'm itching to make that ring on Jenny's finger.
Right.
By the way, you both look... Oh, thanks, Bev.
Thank
You're
you.
lush. I know, it's fabulous, isn't it gorgeous?
So easy
Now
to make
we've had
as well.
so many people asking about this ring.
I know. Should we
So
show you?
can we?
Right.
Is that all right?
Yep. Now.
Do I have to take it off my finger?
It's okay. You
Thanks.
keep it on. For now.
For now,
Yeah.
she's going to rugby tackle me, and I'll be like, "What?" Do you know, that happened the other day. I started driving, and Tom came out and went, "Stop! Take off the earrings." I was like,
Oh, cool.
Deanna's done it to me in the corridor
dear.
once. I was like, "Oh, sorry, sorry, wouldn't have got away
dear.
with it if it wasn't for your pesky kids." Have a look.
Now, when you left me,
Maybe I will have to put it here just.
we had on this one. This is what I did find my demonstration ones because I'd done them with bright colours so you could see. With this one, we had got
Ooh.
about 2 links, haven't we? 2 double
Yeah,
links, and
yeah.
I've gone all the way around.
Oh, so that was the same
Yeah,
flower.
exactly the same. So, how do you finish it off? I put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 rings. Do you want me to hold that up?
I might put
10
this back
rings on the
just in case.
centre. Now, it needs 12 because you've got a gap there. You've still got a gap for an extra petal.
Okay.
But it's a lot easier to put the 2 extra rings on now. So you put them through the centre rings. These aren't obviously the rings you're
okay.
getting, but I did them in bright colours so you're able to see.
I love
And
them
this,
in
this
bright
is
colours.
just a bright colour wire that
Did you make those jump rings yourself then,
I
out of
did.
wire?
I did, and I have got a jeweller's saw at home, but you can use flush cutter pliers. Sorry, I've gone.
Yeah, if
through
you've
the wrong
got
thing.
flush cut nippers.
You can use them, but you have to go through your wire, cut through, turn the link round and cut again.
Cut the
So you've
other
got a
side.
flat side and a flat side, otherwise you'll get a bumpy side. and a bumpy
A
side.
jewellery maker saw is expensive.
Depends. Sorry, that one's gone through the 2
Are they
links.
electric?
No, just like a hacksaw.
Oh,
That's
I
all
was
they
imagining
are.
you with your goggles on, going meow with all these.
No, sorry, that's gone through 2 links. I'm trying to part the links there. That's
Oh,
it.
so it's just a handsaw.
It's just like a little handsaw. Well, mine isn't little actually, mine's huge. Right, so there you've got your 12 links going around the outside, ready for your 6 petals because you have 2 links through each petal. And what you need to do is you go through the link that you put on the previous ring and the link that's on the original ring and go through that one.
Oh, that's how you bring it together.
2
And the
then
middle,
the
so you
last
go-
one, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously you put a second ring through, and that's your flower basically. That is that, but it's on a bigger scale so you can see easier.
And what about
Right?
the gemstone? How on earth does
Right,
that?
I'll show you.
Because look, I
Now,
can't
with
see
the
how-
ring, I put a second layer of jump rings. So, if I show you on this one here, you've got one lot of jump rings, and then these, see these here? I have seen this. It's not actually my whole design. I did see somebody else do this, so
You copied it.
I did.
Well,
not
that's
the
a great-
same, not the same, but similar.
You're not going to be sued by a very
no,
expensive jeweller
no,
because
no,
you've done
no.
something different, actually. Thank you,
I
Mr.
have done something
Bulgari.
different. But these you can. I have seen them that they've been glued up against like claws, you know,
Yeah,
around the gemstone.
Yeah.
But I quite like the fact that they move.
I like the movement on this ring. I like
so
the jingle
what you
jangles.
do is you take the flower that you've just made here, and through those centre rings, where you've got 2 rings, you just put an extra row of jump rings. Just one single ring. You can't get any more through.
And this is where, Claire's just asking, this is where the whole diameter thing comes
Absolutely.
into play.
That's when you have to know how many rings you can,
You can get through another
your
one,
little-
yeah.
That's right. So there is your second row of rings that you put through your 12 on the middle. And that's all the difference. Now, how do you make the ring? Obviously, you put them all the way around. But I'll put that down a minute and I'll show you.
Just on the
I've
bottom of the
just
screen,
used-
I've just got to let everybody know, sorry Debs, before you do that, is the tools that you've recommended.
Oh,
And they're
right,
available
yes.
on the website, so there's the graphics for the tools that Debbie recommends for chainmail. Back to the ring.
Okay. This is just some silver wire that I found underneath, and I've just used
It's 0.1, is it?
mandrel. I think this is 0.8 actually.
Okay.
I would prefer to use 0.1, but this is all I could find. Now it's roughly done because I did it round a mandrel and then round a nail varnish top because I couldn't
Yeah,
find.
I do that.
one, you
That's
know.
how I do mine. Or a permanent marker, a big
Yes,
fat permanent
that's
marker.
right. So this is really rough, just for demonstration purposes. Now you can do 2 things. If you do it better than this, you could just leave it as it is. If you did it on a proper mandrel and took your time. but I wound around some 0.4 wire around the ring that you've got there.
Yeah, which I can see here.
All right. And with one of the wires, I've just gone through, that's it, just gone through and underneath the ring shank. I've just gone round a couple of times and under and through. Now you could cut that off if you wanted to, but you can do two things. This is such a simple ring to make, because that's it really. That's the ring.
Genius.
You just push it through the middle of the flower, and you can either
How do you get the gem
cut
on?
one off,
Yeah.
use jewellery glue and stick. That is actually just stuck onto the end
Really?
of the piece of wire. And I've had
And
that.
it's so strong.
I know. Or what
How
you
long have you
could
had
do-
this?
Well, only a couple of weeks, but I have made them before, and I've worn and worn and worn. I did them in black and silver,
Oh, lovely.
and that looked really nice.
I don't think you're safe carrying all this jewellery around this building,
Don't
to
you
be
think you ought
honest.
to hang on to it for me? Do you?
I probably should.
I think you probably should.
I mean, no one messes with me. Take them down. Cleary Headlock's notorious in this town.
And what you could do, I mean, this is a different colour
Oh,
silver,
yes,
but
I
you
like
could
that.
just wind it down. If you want.
Like a little
It's different-
sculpture of silver.
You could. I mean, you could do a ring of gold and a ring of silver wire and have different spirals coming out the top. But it looks really floppy there, but as soon as you put it on your
No,
finger,
yeah, I know it does. It did with mine.
with your finger, it sits on top of
beautifully.
your finger.
Look at us.
Okay.
We're like twins. Oh, how lush is that design? It's
And
gorgeous.
I did a black one and put a black onyx.
Oh,
thing
yeah.
on the top.
And then there's the orange version as well that you've done.
This is
over
one I
here.
did just at home because I just thought I'd use larger links just to show you in more detail so you can see easier how the pattern works.
Gorgeous. I love that you can mix the colours of these. And you
Yeah.
can do that just with your own beading wire. You can make your own jump
Absolutely.
rings. Don't forget the tools that Debbie has been recommended are below. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love chainmail. Are you addicted already? You haven't even tried it? Get yourself on the phone lines because the kit is really close to selling out. $27.95 is your price tag. In terms of percentage, how many of those have we got left? Hardly any, have we? The kit. We've got less than 40 left and we had a major quantity of them, as you know.
For those who didn't see this earlier, do you mind if I just point out that these earrings are exactly the same pattern,
Oh, look.
just with an extra link on the top, so the flower is in the middle, and you've got the link on the top and the bottom, so I've just put double links on the bottom ring.
It's made it into a diamond, so you could incorporate that into a bracelet then, couldn't you?
Could do. Or, obviously, you've got the flower bracelet here. Now, as I said earlier, once you've done the flower, you can see how easy it is to do that. Once you've made one thing, you start to look at it and think, oh, I see how that's made. And the same with this one. That is that pattern on this one, just made with the smaller links. Exactly the same pattern, but made with the smaller links.
It's gorgeous. I love it. I'm addicted to chainmail. I'm addicted to the idea of chainmail. I've done some chainmail with you. In the first show, I'd seen you do chainmail, and I was addicted then. And I think as a somebody now who's getting into, I wouldn't call myself a jewellery maker yet, but I love it. I'm experimenting a lot. I just love it.
Once you start messing with chainmail and with rings, you'll realise that it makes your gemstones go further.
Yeah, because you only need one gemstone.
Exactly.
In there, don't you?
And there's one thing I always look at in a magazine, and that's a pendant. And if you just put a ring through and a cord, it looks quite boring. But why not use a chainmail link above the pendant, which is again on the DVD? Why don't you put a flower above the pendant?
And it brings it a whole new life.
And then that just looks part of it. It just makes it look so different. Or even have the chainmail flower on top of a pink agate or something. You just can use it in your jewellery all the time. I would, if I had links, extra links with every kit. Well, this is another one. That's the same design, but with 3 different colours. Can you see that? It's gold, like a gunmetal.
Yeah, I love gunmetals and golds
Can you
together.
see that? That's the
That's
same
go- Oh,
pattern.
it's cool. But you've got something completely different look, just because you've changed the colours there.
That's right.
Isn't that
Silver.
fantastic?
So you can make lots of different designs with different colours.
It's fab, isn't it?
Really love it. Really love it.
$27.95 is your price tag. Now we're going to show you a little clip of the chainmail DVD that comes with your kit, and it really is absolutely worth its weight. To have that tutorial, we were just talking earlier how complicated it can be working from a book to when you're doing something like chainmail, because it is something that's time consuming. You don't want to stop, put it down, Look at the book.
No.
Go back to it, because you've lost
difficult
where
to
you
pick
are.
it up, yeah.
It's really hard to do. So if you want to start getting into chainmail, if it's something you've just looked at and thought, I love it, even if it was just for the fact that you could easily make a ring like this, and I think it is easy to do. It is complicated in the way that you need to concentrate. Not really complicated though, because once you've started off like knitting, once you've cast it off, you can keep
there's
going.
200 rings in each bag, and you use 14 out of each bag for each ring.
You'd
Can you imagine how loads?
Don't make me work that out, but loads. Here's a clip of what some of the DVD incorporates.
Add to your collection with our Chainmail DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bolford and learn some fascinating techniques including Byzantine, box weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Oh, that is beautiful. Woo! All right, sorry. Have a look at what I've got for you now. I'm going to give you a 24-hour deal, okay? Black spinel. I gave you a little bit of a sneaky peek earlier. It was a bit cheeky, that, wasn't it? Come and have a look. If you love black diamonds, have a look at this. Now, spinel is the Scarlet Pimpernel of gemstones. It's a gemstone that is often confused with others. The Black Prince ruby in the Royal Collection was believed for years to be, as clue in the title, a ruby. It wasn't a ruby at all. Actually turned out to be red spinel. And have a look, because at first glimpse, would you say, oh, black diamonds, I love them. Black spinel. Spinel has therefore become very famous in the jewellery world for giving us quality, the quality of colour, the quality of lustre and brilliance, the quality there. And obviously this is a black opaque gemstone, so you won't get brilliance, but you do get the most incredible lustre. You get the most wonderful light just bouncing off those, and they just twinkle, don't they, like black diamonds. Immersed in 9-carat gold. Absolutely stunningly beautiful and ready to be made up into stunning jewellery. Now you've got a long chain here. I'm thinking it's 9 inches. It is, I can confirm. So you've got a 7-inch bracelet and then you've got 2 inches to play with, haven't you? Let me put it against my neck. Solid sterling silver that has been immersed in 9-carat gold. Have a look. And get yourself, I mean, just so sparkly. And like we always say, it's really hard to show you sparkle from a studio that emits light from every orifice. When you get it home and you've got one single light source from the sky or just from your lights, that light source will bounce around that gemstone and that gemstone comes to life. You can see already it's a sparkly gemstone. Get yourself involved. This deal is only for today's show. In the morning, the price tag will go back up. This chain should only be $7.95 anyway. So it's already a bargain price tag. And I think when you think about the fact that this has all been individually wire wrapped for you, and think about the craftsmanship in that. Also, think about the lapidary. Think about how every singular gemstone has been faceted. And we are doing this. Let's hope that lapidress isn't watching. 9 inches of chain for £5.95. Essentially, you've got a 7-inch bracelet, which is standard, and a pair of earrings, or you've still got 2 inches. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to put it in a necklace? It's a really great opportunity for you to invest in some spinel and see how sparkly it is. It's called the Master of Disguises spinel. Look at that luster. Look at that sparkle. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Let me show you how wonderful. And it's a really long strand, and I love these facets twinkling away like little black diamonds. And I love that chain too, the black and the gold together. Very Chanel, darlings. £5.95. ISS R85 is your item code. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. If you're shopping with us online this morning, it's all the W's. Jewellerymaker.com. £5.95 for 9 inches of chain. Well done to everybody who's got theirs in their basket. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Do you? For £5.95. Don't forget, you've got a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee with this chain. Isn't it fab? It's so gorgeous, isn't it? It's so gorgeous. I love it. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Don't go anywhere. We have now got a new kit. I'm getting down off my chair for this one, I tell you. I'm in love with this kit. Have a look. Let me get my black background because you've got to see this against some black. There it is. Now, I was really surprised to see, I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of the new kit that we've got coming up first. I was really surprised to see that we had Moonstone earlier. And look, twice in one show. I think so. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's coming up very shortly. Now, it wouldn't be a show without an O'Reilly and a Cleary, without a bit of an Irish feel to it. So, yesterday, we gave you some greens. Today, we're gonna give you some greens. Have a look at this wonderful strand. You've got aquas, double drilled crackle quartz, again, gorgeous. And you've got your green aventurine pendant. That is lush, isn't it? Luscious green. Absolutely beautiful green. You've also got, I'm feeling kind of like there's an antique feeling towards this. Now you've got some Macrame waxed cord, 2 meters of green wax cord. You've also got, where's the white? Oh, hey up, I've missed out a strand of gemstones. You've also got some white cord, but I don't seem to have it, Jackie. Where is it? Where, darling? He's gonna look for it. You also get 2 meters of the white cord. You got it, babe? Thanks, darling. As well, the white wax cord. You get 10 green organza gift bags. These are my favorite organza gift bags. I'm a massive fan of green, what can I say? It is the best color. You've also got your green elastic, you've got your clear elastic, and you've got your stainless steel wire. And you've got a bag of findings. You've also got white organza gift bags, by the way. Very Irish there, loving it. You've got your silver, your solid sterling silver as well. 46 pieces of solid sterling silver. So in addition to the picture that you see, you also get the bolt rings and the jump rings that come with the bolt rings. You get 3 of each, so there are 6 more elements to the ones you're seeing. Oh, sorry, just the bolt rings, actually. I'm trying to, let me just... Oh yeah, you're not on me, I can use both hands. Oh, Jenny. Okay, I've got them. There we are, my darlings and my dears. There we are, my little love cakes. Have a little look. What did I do with them? There they are. You little jump rings. Have a look. The green light jewellery kit. So you have got 300 carats of African bloodstone. They're 10 millimeters, and look at that wonderful aqua color, mixed with that deep red, that blood red. 120 carats of cracked quartz. The faceted squares are double drilled and they're 8 millimeters. 20 carats of that frosted black agate. And like Debbie and I have been saying all throughout the show, it's really nice to see a frosted gemstone next to a highly faceted, sparkly gemstone, because all it does is it accentuates that sparkle. It brings out that sparkle even more. You've got your green aventurine faceted oval pendant that's 40 by 20, 2 meters of green wax cord on a 0.6, 2 meters of white wax cord on a 0.6, great for macrame, great for crochet, great for any of those fabulous techniques, the who me what me's, 10 green organza gift bags, 10 white organza gift bags, your green elastic reel on a 0.8, 50 meters of beading thread, over 6 meters of clear elastic, your black and pink organza drawstring gift bags, and your purple organza drawstring gift bag, £27.95, a fantastic price tag, under £30, and you're getting so much. Think about incorporating this with your macrame as well, because you can incorporate the gemstones with macrame. Think about maybe adding any of the number of these stones in any number of ways to your macrame and your chainmail. Absolutely, with your chainmail. That's what the show's all about. Think about the fact that you can do your macrame and your crochet with the coloured elastic as well to get a really nice stretchy in a crochet sort of chain. KMGC48 is the item code for this kit. At £27.95, you're getting an insane price tag. Debbie has made some gorgeous pieces. Let's hop on over. Do you need me to bring anything to you, my darling?
No, thank you.
Righto, I'm coming over. I don't know why I always go in an Australian accent when I'm coming over.
No.
I don't know, it might date back to the days watching Neighbours and Home and Away. Wow, Zers, that is gorgeous.
Pretty, isn't it? Really pretty.
I've never seen anything like that. That's a new technique to me.
It's only using the head pin and just bending it in half. You know?
Really simple, but zigzaggy. That zigzaggy effect's really effective. Can I try it on?
You can if you
Thank you. I like trying all your jewellery on.
I'll have to frisk her, I think.
She will.
Before she goes home, I shall say, what have you got on? What have you got on, Jenny?
Nothing. You got to find me first, anyway. You got to find me. How gorgeous is that? It's beautiful.
Got to sort of fiddle with it. There we are. To get
you got to
straight.
yeah.
There you are. Once you do, it stays. There you are.
Don't you just love that zigzagging? Get me mane out the way. Oh, I love that. Debbie, that is
nice, actually,
gorgeous.
Put more of a choker. I never would make chokers really because of the busts. They don't sit right. Do you know what I mean? On here, it's always make the necks a little bit longer.
But you can play around with that.
Yeah, and you can also do it like a diamond as well. When you do it the opposite way. I think if I was doing this myself at home to sell, I'd probably hammer the links, hammer the pins.
Why would
they
you
would
do that?
stay in place more.
Because then they'd stay flat.
Yeah, they'd stay in place more. But I quite like the fact that they kink up a little bit.
Yeah, I like it because it makes it, that's what I was going to say, it makes it bling up a bit more.
Yeah.
Look at this. And another way of showing you how you can make a use of your head pins or eye pins without using them in the conventional way. I mean, that is very designer.
So I just thought, well, they just move when you wear them. So
yeah, they're very fluid, aren't they?
Yeah, they're nice.
Very striking.
Thank you.
I love it. Now have a look at with the green elastic you've made.
Well, one of the ladies on Facebook, Trish, I think, did a challenge. Said, now these designers, you keep doing stretches. Why don't you do them with more than one strand? So I had a go of doing a bracelet with 2 strands of elastic.
Yeah.
I just did a knotted sort of clasp on there, but I didn't have any nail varnish. In fact, it might stay now. I put a crimp on just to hold it in place.
I can see, yeah.
But I can cut that off probably. But I just did like a macrame, just square knots, but with elastic, and it does work.
Fabulous.
But, yes, I decided to have a go at the challenge.
Good girl.
Yes.
Rising to a challenge every time. They look like little charms. And they look like they're floating. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now this is just beyond amazing. And it so belongs on that white cord. Look at that pendant. How on earth did you do that?
Same as the leaf design really that's in the book. But you literally go through every other hole, because on this one you can see there are 2 holes, so you go through the left-hand hole on that one, the right-hand hole on that, left-hand, right-hand, and you just go up and down with your...
So you can only do that with a double drilled gemstone?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
it's
then just
beautiful.
put an eye pin through the top and an eye pin through the bottom.
Look at all the lights that are beaming off that. There's loads of blue that you can...
I'll have to be completely honest. In my kit, I had monofilament. Now, there isn't monofilament in what I've just seen, but I have done this with beading thread before, and it looks fine. But no doubt, if you're an existing customer, you will have buckets.
buckets of the
I've
stuff.
won a filament.
I love this
Like we all
waxed
have.
white cord.
That is gorgeous.
Oh, I love
Lovely
it.
feel to it, actually.
Yeah, it's really silky.
Yeah, it's nice.
Really nice. So that would be gorgeous against the skin, wouldn't it? Oh, I love Debbie. This is amazing. Then look at the macrame that Debbie's done.
I thought with all the maxi dresses that are in at the moment,
Yeah.
you know, like a boho sort of look, I just thought, well, I'll do something different. And that again has a clasp on the back that's just this slider knot, so you can
Macrame
make
knot,
it
yeah.
larger or smaller.
I'm going to show you that. I love that knot. It's very secure as well, but easy.
It is very easy to open and close and make
So you
larger.
just pull it?
Yeah, just pull. And just makes
Okay.
it shorter.
Meow.
Shorter or longer.
I don't know why I felt the need for the Henry's cat noise that I just did there. Have a look. So I've made it shorter, so that's great, isn't it? So if you had like a bandeau style dress on, you want to make it sort of higher up the neckline, you can do that.
And what you
How
could do
fab.
actually is put some lovely beads and a tassel on the end, so that will go down the back
Go
of the
down the
neck.
back, yeah.
And then if you've got something that's, you've got an outfit that you want a longer necklace, then you just pull it and you
Pull it down. And it's really easy, you just literally manipulate it down. Look at the gorgeous earrings that match the pendant. Aren't those double drilled quartz absolutely
They are
striking?
pretty, aren't they?
They are
It's
just
like icicles,
beautiful.
they're beautiful.
They're so sparkly. You've really, and then just a refresher of the necklace that I'm wearing. Have a little look. It's gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? You've made some beautiful, beautiful jewellery out of this
Thank
kit.
you.
I loved the gemstone combinations in this, did you?
I did actually, yes.
I love this pendant as well, lots of sparkle.
And if you hammer them, those I've hammered the, I just had 3 eye pins left.
You hammered the eye pins?
They really, really shine.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, just to make them more straighter.
Just a little bash?
Yes, just with the, just on like a piece of metal. Yep.
Not too hard.
Yep.
A little bash. Now what technique are you going to show us, my
well,
darling?
the bracelet. We decided we'd do the bracelet.
Right, fab.
So easy. So you need 2 pieces of elastic. Okay, 2 pieces of elastic. And I've threaded through 2 pieces of elastic through 1 bead. And then that bead is on a single thread. And then 2 on this one. Okay. Now, how do you get your elastic through? Let me just check which strand I'm doing.
Through the gem?
Because if you put 1 strand through, it's easy.
Yeah. 2's another matter, is
But
it?
how do you get 2 through? Well, the easiest way I find is to put 1 strand through,
Yeah.
get a piece of beading thread, your silver or what have you, that you've got absolutely reams of. Feed that through the bead that you want the 2 threads to go through. Whoops, wrong way, that way.
You've folded it in half,
Folded
yeah?
it in half and use it as a needle.
Aha, you clever bean.
Okay, so feed that elastic through and then just pull and it comes through.
You are a clever one.
All right. Now the design happens when you pull one of the strands really tight. Can you see how it just bumps forward?
Yeah.
See that? If I turn it round the opposite way, it should work on the other one. There you
Oh.
go. Now you can have it going either way, or you can have it going the same way.
I never would have thought that would have done that. I thought you did something sneaky.
No, just pull.
Just pushed it.
So I made sure that I got the extra bead on the same strand, and then got right to the end of the bracelet and just
Yanked
pulled.
it. Give it a yank.
And just
the great
pulled.
and that elastic enough strong.
It is strong actually, because some of the coloured elastic you can buy in the shops are not. The dye does something to it, but this is
Does
very
it?
strong. Yeah, the dye just seems
I've
to.
never used anything from anywhere else.
No, I'm always a bit wary about coloured elastic, but this is very good. But you could have it, you know, going. You could put 3 pieces through this, which I tried at home, and you could have it like a diamond if you wanted to. I mean, how easy is that? Really, really simple.
Really
and then you
simple.
just continue along the bracelet
Continue
all the way.
and the finished result
is there.
is like a soul.
Is like that one.
Isn't that fab?
Oh, I know what I did differently there. I put a bead in between, didn't I? Oh,
you
there's
mean?
a different look then.
Oh, so you just
Because I
manipulated it differently?
No. If you see what I've done here, I put that together. I've put 2 beads and 1 down here, whereas I put a bead in the middle. See, I put a bead in the middle.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it goes
yeah.
round a bead.
Oh, yes.
But you've got 2 different ways of doing it there.
I like both.
You see, when we
Got
get these
options.
kits, we make them a week before, and then we come and bring them in here, and we think, how on earth did I do that?
How did I do that? You should record yourself.
I know.
Get a dictaphone, putting gem through
Yes.
hole. Can you imagine
Oh,
listening
dear.
to that on the car on the way home?
I don't
Oh, it's gorgeous. Now get yourself on the phone lines. You can see all these wonderful pieces, and you can only achieve the look of that pendant with a double drill, and the same with the earrings with a double drilled gemstone. And there is a strand of double drilled included in this kit. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
Twinkles, doesn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
beautiful.
Absolutely. Can I take that off the bus actually and
Yeah, of
show
course you
you?
can.
Take you off. I'm just going to show you against the hand. Look at that. Oh, that is so
It is pretty, isn't it?
pretty. How, look, the clarity on those, it's just wonderful.
If you used a coloured thread, actually, you'd see the colour weaving through. It looked quite pretty.
Really gorgeous. I'm loving it. And the same with the earrings, so that look can be achieved with a double drilled gemstone. You've got that lovely waxed cord there as well. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Very limited, got to let you know, on the chainmail kit. We're down to the last handful of those now.
Not surprised.
Me either. I will keep you updated, but I do feel any minute now I'll be telling you it's a sellout. So if you're umming and ahhing, the decision is about to be taken away from you. If you want the either of these kits, £27.95. It's waff o'clock.
Right, this is number 278. Made a beautiful set here. It says that, hi all, I've been hooked on your show since discovering it back in May when I was off work sick with an ankle injury. Oh, dear.
Everyone's discovering us while they're on
I
the
know.
sick.
This is from Sharon in Thamesmead, by the way, in London. I've made so many pieces of jewellery since then and can't stop purchasing from your show. Oh, jolly good. I want to show you some of my creations and hope they feature on the Wall of Fame. I must say that Mark is pure genius. I find it so much easier for some reason to follow his demonstrations on Macrame than the DVD. I know what you mean actually, because when you're seeing somebody actually physically talking
Doing
about
it,
it
yeah.
and somebody's asking questions, I quite agree. Thanks. Keep on giving the great deals and demonstrations from Sharon in Thamesmead.
Really
That's
nice
lovely.
set, isn't it?
Yeah, and he is doing a DVD on Macrame soon.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And you know, he learned
Yeah,
just
very
from
good.
watching our DVD because he thought he
I
couldn't
know,
do it. I was speaking to
I
him,
know.
I thought, no way am I going to be able to do that. I'm not going to have the patience. He said, now I'm addicted and I can't stay away from it. How
No,
funny.
I suggested that you do it because I think he'd be very good.
Yeah.
Really good.
He is a great guy. I've got number 275, very
Oh,
Christmassy.
wow, yes. I like that
Loving
display
it.
bus, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? A red display bus.
Very festive.
And it's from Jane Milestone, who says, hi all at JM, it's Jane Milestone from Wynford in Cheshire here with my entry for the WAF, and was very pleased indeed to get shown last Wednesday. It's great with the presenter and designer actually chat to you from the television. Hiya! Hiya, Jane! I decided to try a double strand at the front of my necklace, and I really like the way the red coral thin heshy beads separate the black stripe agate and the ruby zoisite plain rounds. I've done macrame for the back of the neck and used a magnetic fasteners. They're so easy to use, they are, aren't they? Keep up the good work, everyone, and when will the new studio be ready so you can start having your Sunday sofa on? I don't know, I think
No, don't know.
not really soon, but not really. It's a couple of months, I think. I hope,
so.
because you tell you what, we have to work in this tiny cupboard.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's
cupboard.
like a cupboard, yeah. This is number 277.
I love
this
that.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hello
Art
everyone
Deco.
from Celia in Cardiff. I was thrilled that my wirework bangle made after Rachel Norris's last show was on the Wall of Fame. This is part 2 of my practice of techniques from her last show. I wasn't quick enough to get the kit because I had to record the show. Oh dear. This set isn't identical, as I incorporated some lovely druzy agate beads as feature beads and finished off with some featured freshwater pearls and some shell triangles. Love the new ideas and hope you like the result. Best wishes to everyone from Celia in Cardiff.
I love that, Celia. I think it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Really,
Love the
really
ribbon
lovely.
at the back. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Now, this ring caught our eye earlier, didn't it?
It did.
It's
it
absolutely beautiful. Look at the plaiting.
did. I know.
I wonder what she's
I
done
think that's
that
really
with.
comfortable as well on your finger, actually.
It's
Plastic.
so pretty. It's so
Beautiful.
neat. So neat. Jackie in Manchester. I bet you hoover him right now. How neat is that? Here's my second entry for the Wall of Fame. I made this sassy cocktail ring using JM Mystic Carnelian 0.8 wire. She's made it from. I know it's a big and bold. It's gorgeous. I love cocktail rings, but I love it. And the plated shank, inspired by Rachel Norris, is really comfortable to wear. I have a table at my first craft show, yay, on the 19th of August. So that's this Sunday. And plan to wear this as it always gets noticed, and hopefully it will get people talking about my collection. Thanks again for your inspiration and fabulous deals on really quality gems. Cheers from Jackie in Manchester. Well, Jackie, good luck with your first store.
Yes, good luck.
This fly needs to go
I know,
away.
I keep
Dare it. How dare you, fly.
Oh,
gorgeous, number 267. It's beautiful. It really caught our eye.
276.
276 even. Don't listen to me. Numbers, you see, I see them all the wrong way around. 276. We're going to go for a very quick break. Don't go anywhere, because literally this show is packed with madness, fun, and so much. Oh, before we go, can we do that text message? We've got a text message to show you. Is that all right?
Okay.
It's from Marie in Cornwall, and it reads, "Thank you so much for showing my jewellery on this morning's wharf. It made my day." Oh, you're welcome, Marie. In answer to your question, no, it's not crochet. Oh, I'm not clever enough for that. But it looked like crochet. Just spent a long time twisting and weaving the wire with my fingertips. You know, you're saying you have to be clever for crochet. Didn't think it would work, but the blisters were worth it. Oh no, Marie, listen, if you think you can't do crochet, now I couldn't knit. I only just learnt to knit the other day. I can't do anything like that. I've never done French knitting with a cotton reel. I had stuff like that, but I never did it. My sister was the one that did all that kind of thing. Believe me, crochet, once you've started, it's easy. It's just a hook. Hooking it and pulling it, hooking it and pulling it.
It's
easier than knitting.
You need someone to teach you one-to-one though, don't you? You need to stand by someone and
well,
watch
I did,
somebody.
but it is easy. If you know anyone who can teach you to do it.
That's beautiful.
Do it. But we
conduct was
thought,
beautiful.
didn't we, that was crochet, because it does look like crochet around the bottom of Marie's. But she did that with wire.
She must have twisted it in her fingers.
Yeah, and then
Lots of little
pressed it
twists.
on.
That's
It's gorgeous.
beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Well done. Well, you got the desired effect. I just thought, wow,
Yeah, it's
crochet, really
gorgeous.
clever. It looks amazing. We're going to get to a quick break. Well done, Marie, and we'll be back after this.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Hold the jump ring firmly in your flat nose pliers. Then using your wire cutters, make a sharp snip. Remember, when opening a jump ring, only open north to south.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When opening a jump ring, always open north to south, as if you were opening a door. Never open the jump ring east to west, as you will find it difficult to keep the shape and it may weaken the jump ring.
Welcome back. I've got a very important strand of pure turquoise to bring you. Not stabilised, not turquoise colour, pure turquoise. Now, this is very few and far between, a brand new strand, never seen before, and I do think we're going to head for a sellout on this. Now, even when we bring you stabilised turquoise, it can be a certain price point. Don't ever think this is going to be a tiny price tag, because it won't. But this is one of those strands that it's a must-have strand. You must work with pure turquoise. It's just a dream come true. Totally and utterly natural. It's gorgeous. It's coming up for you very soon. I think it'll sell out. Now, I've literally been restraining Debbie away from this kit. She's a little bit annoyed because she thinks they're all going to sell out before she can get it. You love this, don't you?
I just think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I do.
I do too. I just think you've got 2 of June's birthstones in here, and I think June's lucky enough, you lucky people in June, to have 2 of some of the most beautiful birth gems. Have a look. Now I'm going to show you individually this bridal strand. And it's a bridal kit. You can only get this moonstone within this kit. Now this is a very, very exceptional quality of moonstone, and it actually caught Debbie's eye from over the other side of the room, and we both just honestly, oh look at that, look, oh my gosh, that is just so hot, isn't it? Oh, what, you need it. You need it in your collection. It's just beautiful. Said to be a sign of fertility. Now you've also got, and you're going to love everything I show you, a strand of pearls that have been set on chain. And I tell you, they are so well sized, and they're not potato pearls. Look at this. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they perfect little pearls? Imagine those on a chain, or just like I was describing about my friend's wedding dress, how she had made some chain that went around her neck and attached to her dress. That would be beautiful. And you've also got some cracked white quartz. Now, every single one of these gemstones would be wonderful, absolutely wonderful, in a fascinator or a tiara or a hair comb. And actually the hair comb I've got in has got this gemstone in it. Now I'm not stopping there. You've also got your silver work. You've got 2 spiral connectors, and you've got your silver donut beads that are drilled. Aren't they gorgeous? So there they are, with that texturizing. Let me pop them on that side for you. You've got that texturizing there as well. Now you also get, now those would be perfect for bridesmaids, wouldn't they? I'm going to show you, because what I really am a massive fan of is my hair combs, as you probably know. I'm a massive wearer of gemstone hair combs. Can you see the one in my hair? I'm not sure if you can because I just moved it. But it's been made with white quartz. And it's a really important gemstone to incorporate in your, I think, mother of the brides, guests of the wedding, things like that. And the bride herself, I think you can make your own tiaras for, and to be a bridal jeweler. I mean, I just think what joy, you're sharing part of somebody's happiest day of their lives, and you know what, you're creating heirlooms because you pass down your wedding jewellery to your daughters, don't you? Something borrowed. Moonstone is so incredibly beautiful. This strand of very high quality moonstone is the only one we have in stock here at Jewellery Maker. Now if you love it and you want to use it, look at them together. Oh, they are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. You must get on the phone lines quickly for this one. Debbie is literally... You haven't been texting your husband down there, have you?
No. That's a good idea.
Have a look. What do you love about it? Would you do bridal? Would you just make it?
No, I just make it for me.
Because you love moonstone, we love it.
I just think it's timeless, it's sophisticated, it's classy. It looks very expensive.
It does. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw somebody wearing that, I would think, my goodness, she's so elegant. I just think it's beautiful. Oh, I can't. It's beautiful.
You can't even.
No,
she just wants it. She can't get her mind past, no. I want that, I want that.
You don't need colour sometimes, do you?
No.
You don't need colour.
No.
I mean, you just need something so neutral and beautiful.
It really is beautiful. It's all of those things. They are really classic, soft, understated colours, perfect for bridal. Almost the ivories that you get. And you've got solid sterling silver wire here as well. You get 1 metre of that and it's on a 0.3, so it's really great for creating spirals on your hair pieces or your tiaras. It's fabulous, absolutely fantastic.
It doesn't have to be just bridal though, because I would take some pieces and make a nice, delicate piece of jewellery, but then perhaps putting some bronzite with it, or something
warm it up a
chocolate.
bit.
To make it
You
really,
said that about
really,
the other moonstone chocolates and moonstone go
I just think
together.
it just makes it more contemporary, and then you could wear it. You only need 1 or 2 on a long necklace with some nice big links. Really lovely.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it doesn't have to be bridal wear. I want to wear this, and let's face it, no one's in a rush to marry me. And but I want to wear a necklace out there. Oh, violins, violins. Have a look. You'd understand why if you lived with me. I've already given you an insight. Have a look. I mean, it's just gorgeous. The new Jenny's going to get married though. The new organised Jenny. Look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. OXG C16. If you were to buy these individually, we'd be talking £41. What do you mean, well over 40? Not 41. Close to 50? Well, tell me the exact price tag. About £49 worth of gemstones you've got here, of elements. You've also got your organza gift bags, 10 of those. Imagine handing the bride her jewellery. It doesn't have to be a bride, because I want it too. Maybe one day. One day my prince will come. On the phone lines, 0800 644 655. £34.95. Unbelievable. Look at all the strands. You get the silver with this as well. 10 of your silver plated copper donut beads. 10 of those. You've got 2 silver spiral connectors. You've got 1 metre of solid sterling silver wire. You've got your solid sterling silver chain with genuine freshwater organic pearls. You've got a strand of white quartz, and you've got that all-important moonstone, which I would happily pay £20 per strand for, Debbie. What do you think?
Oh gosh, yes. Oh,
moonstone is expensive. It is.
It is. Yeah, but it looks.
It looks great, so you don't mind.
No, no, you don't mind. You don't. If you had that on a stall. At a craft, well, I wouldn't go to a craft fair, I don't think, with that. I think I'd pick and choose where I sold it.
It would go on your website, it would go in a boutique.
I mean? I would pick and choose the craft fairs that I would go to with something like Moonstone. Because
do you ever put it in shops as a commission?
Yeah, sometimes hairdressers or what have you. Tend to sell on the website more than anything. But
I used to have a shop, and a jewellery lady used to come in with. She had a glass cabinet. I had like a beauty parlour-y thing, and she had a glass cabinet at the front of that. And gosh, we used to sell loads of jewellery.
Yes, yeah,
loads.
You need somewhere though that people aren't going to walk in and say, "I want it for £10." You've got to go somewhere that's a nice craft fair. Do you know, you know what I'm trying to say? You can have some craft fairs, not like a school craft fair, but somewhere
not something like that. Somewhere we've got a castle near where we are, and it does that. You know, they do garden shows and things, and people come around. They know they're going to go. Things like that. Yeah. If you have craft fairs at castles near you, at a castle near you, this is the kind. Like it's a normal thing. There's just a castle over there. What it is though, everywhere, most towns have got little castles. How gorgeous is that? You've got Eastnor Castle, yeah, Tom. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Castle Morton, have you ever jumped in that lake? Yeah, me too. I bet we used to do that together, Tom. Jump off the cliff. Not supposed to. Don't do it. £34.95 is your price tag. Yeah, it was a quarry that they hit a spring and it filled up with water, and there's still a crane. Apparently the legend is there's a crane at the bottom, but the kids don't care. They jump off it anyway. Yeah, my friend broke her leg jumping in there. Have a little look. You probably can't do it these days. We were wild back in the 90s. £34.95 is your price tag, and it really is such a fantastic kit. It's called the Bridal Collection, but you know what? Can I try that on? Do you mind, Deanna? I've got to have this. I've got to have this around my neck. It's got to go there. Look.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's just beyond beautiful. Imagine one of these in the middle of a chainmail. That would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? Absolutely striking. What would you make with this, Debbie? What's your first thing? What are you going to do? I've given you this strand as a gift, let's say. Let's say we
nice.
swap it for a piece of your chainmail.
No,
I'm not swapping things that don't belong to me, Deanna. I am.
Do you know, I think the colours are so beautiful. I think I would just literally restrand it. Or restrand it with something in between, and then whatever I had left over.
Have you bought the pink earlier? How gorgeous they be together.
Yes, and then I might put 1 or 2 into something like a chainmail bracelet, because you don't need very many. Beautiful.
One in a chainmail ring would be gorgeous as well. You wouldn't stop looking at it, would you? $34.95. I think you were expecting a bigger price. I get a lot. You need it, don't you? Oh, it's gorgeous. Debbie's going to get this the minute the show ends. That's if it hasn't sold out. How much of this do we have, Deanna? Oh, it's a limited edition kit. We started off with less than 100, so it is limited edition, which is why you didn't get the kit. Because in the repeats, I think we wouldn't have time. Not that we wouldn't have time, we'd sell out, we wouldn't have quantity. $34.95. Really, it should have been a late night show product, but no, Deanna took it for the day show. £34.95. OXG, C16 is your item. I don't care, I'm on the day show. I love you in the day too. I love you in the day and I love you in the night time. £34.95. Did you wake up with me this morning, you cheeky things? We went to bed last night together as well. I mean, I was on the late show and on the morning show. $34.95 is your price tag. Dig myself a deeper hole, a deeper hole. Individually, we're looking at nearly £50 worth if you were to buy them individually, which, by the way, you can't get that moonstone individually. You're not allowed it individually. It's only part of this kit. OXG C16 for beautiful, beautiful moonstone at under 35 quid. So no brainer, you've got to have it in your life. You've got to. You only live once. Go on, pick up the phone. If you want it, go on, treat yourself. Go on, have a slice of cake at the same time. That's my attitude. £34.95. 0800 644 655. It's limited now. Can we do the turquoise now, please? I'm very excited about that turquoise. Debbie, have you ever worked with pure turquoise?
I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I think I've only ever had turquoise that have been dyed in some way or
stabilised.
Yes, I don't think I have at all.
I don't think I've ever given pure turquoise. In ancient times, it's a gemstone that used to be ground down and used in paintings. It's used in a lot of famous paintings, as we know. Michelangelo used this gemstone a lot. Ground down, and in his painting, look, oh. Now this is 100% natural, 100% pure turquoise. Probably 99% of the turquoise that you get has been stabilised or dyed to enhance its colour. Still turquoise, but it's not 100% natural. Now this is 100% natural, 100% striking, 100% gotta go in your baskets because it's gorgeous. Now talk to me, Deanna, in terms of stock, how are we on this strand? Because I've never seen it here at Jewellery Maker before, pure turquoise. We've got less than 100, making this strand already a limited edition. Now, we've never had, I don't think, pure turquoise, so we can never promise it you back again. We're showing it to you now, and if you're watching and you're a massive fan of turquoise, I am a massive fan of turquoise, and I think, because people know straight away, oh, turquoise, they love it, they want it, they know it's one of their favourite gemstones. It's an easy seller, and it's, of course, a birth gemstone. It's one of December's birthstone, along with the diamond, with the zircon, sorry. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got to look at this, Debbie, you've got to see this. There are golds. The natural patterns are awesome. Can you see it from there? Because it's quite hard for you to...
The intensity of the colour is just amazing.
Look, we've put it on the big screen for you. Vibrant!
That is lovely.
I love this gem. And it's a seller, isn't it? So many people can sell this really quickly. Your customers love it.
Nice with some pyrite.
because there is some gold that's involved in turquoise. You see little flashes of gold, golden veins that run through this gemstone. Obviously, you're always going to get the black veins. 100% natural turquoise. A lot of jewellers don't bring you 100% natural turquoise. Most turquoise out there on the market is stabilised, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So this is the first time, the only time we've ever bought you 100% pure turquoise. Now I'm not gonna stand here and say to you that it's ever gonna go to a ridiculously low price tag, because it's not. It's not something we can get easily. When we do get it, it's not something that is a low price for us to buy, but we are gonna give you a fantastic launch price. If you want to get that exquisite look and it's unmistakably pure turquoise, this is the strand you need. If you want to work with a pure gemstone, a 100% natural gemstone, this is the strand you need. They're 14 by 10 millimeters. OWG P75 is the item code. Prepare yourself for a sellout. You need to be on the phones quickly, because at $24.95 we're giving you far lower than we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be launching this at $39.99, but this morning £24.95 is your price tag. You've got to be quick, because this is a limited edition strand of 100% pure turquoise. OWG P75. You've got to be really good. I mean, that price tag is awesome, isn't it?
I just noticed it next to the silver bracelet, actually. The silver and the green, the turquoisey colour, it really brings out that colour.
It does.
I mean, that would look gorgeous with some silver wire or something.
Some chainmail, it looked gorgeous in chainmail. One piece in a ring, one piece in a wire-wrapped silver ring.
Stunning. Really lovely.
And you can sell solid sterling silver wire with some turquoise. You'd easily sell that for £20.
Oh gosh, yes.
Pure turquoise.
It's beautiful.
This has got to be a profit maker for you at that price tag, £24.95, hasn't it? Look, 130 carats of pure turquoise. Already half the stock's been allocated. You need to be really, really quick on this one. I know there's a queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. If you want to come shopping with us online today, please do all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You'll avoid the queues that way, but you do need to make sure you check out your basket as soon as you can, because if you don't check it out, our system will reallocate it to a telephone caller just to make it fair. 14 by 10 millimeters and $24.95. Should have been launched at $39.95. The queue, there is a queue on the phone lines. The queue, we are trying to get to your call as soon as we can. It's over 3 minutes long, but it's worth it. At $24.95, you really are making a fantastic deal. It's still a free phone number. Don't worry about those queues. You've got to get this in your life. For $24.95, you're getting a deal. I think one ring with some solid sterling silver wire, you could charge £20 at least for. How gorgeous is that colour next to that silver as well? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's gonna be yours. Stay where you're on those phone lines. Now we're gonna bring you have a look at this. I'm gonna bring you, do you know what actually? I'm just gonna give you a little refresher of our early bird, which was £1.95 for some silver wire. Oh, it's sold out. Oh, it's sold out, can't have that. We did bring you 100 pairs of post and butterfly backs at a 24-hour only deal of £19.95, down from £24.95, was it? Yes, it was. £24.95. And the same with the Stardust Rondelle beads. We're giving you those at a 24-hour only deal as well. They were £4.95, down from £7.95. Have a little look. So you've got a pack of 15 of these going at $4.95, a brand new lowest ever price tag, just to give you little refreshers of what we've got today. And please don't forget, we've got the Deanna, could you just tell me how many of the Macrame chainmail kits have we got left? We're just going to check if we've got any left for you. We've got Debbie's chainmail kit for you. Oh, no, we haven't. It's that now officially all gone and sold out. Now, in today's show, we are really busy. I've just got to warn you, we do have queues on the phone lines today. We are really busy today. Things are selling out left, right, and centre. The queue's down to 2 minutes. 2 minutes, it's fine. 2 minutes. We've been selling out left, right, and centre, so please make sure if you love something that you really grab it. Don't forget that moonstone that I showed to you in the bridal collection, which was $34.95 for the kit. The only kit we have with this moonstone, it's faceted, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So we're really, really busy today. So make sure, and don't forget, we still got that turquoise, $24.95, but it's a limited edition. Half the stock's already been allocated. I will keep you updated to let you know in case you're watching the repeats, and if you are, good afternoon or good evening, whichever it is. How fantastic. And don't forget, you know, we're always here for you at Jewellery Maker. Send us in a text, 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message, and we'll give you a shout out. I've got something that's coming up in half an hour that Jack's about to hand me, apparently. Don't worry, Jack, I'll just take them as they come, perhaps. Don't worry about, yeah. Wow. Oh, loads of gemstones. Oh, I've never seen this strand before. That is gorgeous, and next to the green. Oh, lush us. The autumnal collection. Gorgeous. It's coming, oh, I love it. Did you have this?
No, what's that orangey one? Is that red agate?
It's agate, look at this, look at the shape of them. I've never seen those.
They're lovely.
We've never had anything that shape.
They're beautiful, like those.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And the smoky quartz apples, I like. I know you like smoky quartz, lady.
I do.
It's gorgeous. It's coming up for you shortly. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now, what else have we got coming up in today's show? Let me talk to you about texting us in. 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message, and we'll give you a shout out in this morning's show. Get involved with us on Facebook. If you've got any questions for Debbie, then please text them through and we'll get to them in the live show. Also, we're always interactive on Facebook. Click like on our Jewellery Maker Facebook page, and we can all get interactive together. Now, don't forget, with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker, you get a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. If you're shopping with us for the very first time, let me show you the goodie bag that comes with your very first order. You get a little hottie through your doorstep. Look at old Scott there, not old. Look at young Scott, he looks like Tintin. You also get a free tutorial DVD worth $4.95 and a JM Hub. A Jewellery Maker, so there's the JM Hub magazine, and your Jewellery Maker step-by-step book. So that comes free with your very first order. Right, now don't go anywhere because the madness absolutely continues. We've got more chainmail coming up for you. We've got Waffaruni Ramo coming up for you. We've got the autumnal collection coming up for you. We've got another gorgeous kit coming up for you with all those monochrome looks. And for anything else that you've wanted in the show that we've shown you so far, most things have sold out. We've got a couple of the bridal collection left, a few of the findings. We will be back after this information. Don't you go anywhere. Be right back.
Very rare, and Sri Lanka is famous for its top quality. This mine is over 150 years old, and sometimes the miners find not just moonstone, but also ancient mining tools.
Take a length of wire roughly 4 inches long. Using your round nose pliers, make a right angle approximately 2 centimetres from the top. Rotate the wire back towards you and slightly overlap the wire, then cut off any excess. Turning the wire round, hold the wire with your round nose pliers approximately 2 centimetres from the loop you've formed. Then bend the end of the wire towards the loop. Again, snip off any excess. Using your flat nose pliers, kick out the end of the wire.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, my jewellery making darlings. That's my little song and I'm sticking with it. Now, we have got for you the autumnal collection. I just want to refresh, we're not doing it right now? Have a look, let me refresh your memory of the bridal collection. We had to bring it back out because Debbie wanted to have a look at it.
Don't put it too near me, it will disappear.
Well, that's all right, I'll turn a blind eye. Like this. Which is what you're going to do when I accidentally drive away with your chainmail on it later on. Unfortunately, I'm in the building until 9 o'clock this evening working, so it's not going to happen, is it? We've got another new kit for you now. It's the monochrome looks. Bless you, Tom, sneezing in my ear. It's all right, Babs, I don't mind. I like a sneeze. Have a look. Have a look. I like this cute sneezing. Have a look at this kit, the blacks and the whites, so they give you that monochrome look. And I think it's really important to have the blacks and whites in your collection, because they're staple gemstones, aren't they, Debbie?
Oh, they are.
I'm sorry, I caught you on
That's
the
fine.
on the
It's
hop
just as
then.
me, Benny Jack. Yes, they are. I mean, they work with anything, don't they? So it's good to have them as a staple in your kit, and then use them as and when you want to.
Definitely, and I love the little tiny ones as
Oh,
well.
yes,
You can do
they're
some
lovely.
cool little beady beads of these. They're cute, aren't they? And we hardly ever have gemstones that are 4 mil. They're gorgeous, aren't they? You also get silver cord with this kit. And you get your silver findings. And you get extra silver with this kit. Look at that. I'm just waiting for my information and then I will relay it to you. You've got the silver beading thread, you've got the clear elastic, and you've got your monofilament. You've got, oh, they're 3 mil rounds actually. I did think when I said 4 mil, I thought actually they're smaller than that. I love this silky cord, isn't that gorgeous? It's very bridal again, isn't it? That'll be nice. Isn't it pretty? You get 5 meters of that on a 1.5 thickness, 350 carats in your snowflake obsidian. Now that is a seasonless gemstone that you need. The monochromes, like we were saying earlier, they're that kind of gemstone, aren't they? That just, need to be in your stash. You absolutely need them. You got your crackle quartz twisted ovals. They're 12 by 8 millimeters, and another staple gemstone, great for hair combs. Again, I can vouch for that. You've got your smooth, solid sterling silver tubes that I'm just going to get out for you. They're 12 by 1, and you get your extra spring lock clasp. So you've got extra pieces of silver in here. I love these tubes. I just think you get that really striking look of silver with them. And you get 20 and they're solid sterling silver. You also get, what was the other extra you had in here? The bigger bolt rings. Yeah, let me see. So you get 3 bolt ring clasps in here too. And your jump rings and your head pins and your eye pins. So you get all the silver, you get the extra bolt rings. Have a look. It's called Silver Shimmer. The item code, here's all your silver. The item code DTGC80. You get 10 head pins, 10 eye pins, 10 crimp beads on a 2mm, 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, 3 open jump rings, 3 on a 5mm, 3 on an 8. And you also get your spring lock, there we are. You get your open jump rings on a 5 and an 8, and you get your sterling silver split rings. You get 3 bolt ring clasps, and you get 20 of those silver tubes, which are here. And what have they got, about a 2mm hole in them as well? 2 or 3? About 2, I think. Bless you, Jack. There's a lot of sneezeroos going on in here. You get 18 meters of your monofilament. You get over 6 meters of elastic. And you get 50 meters of beading thread, so it will go on and on and on. It's called Silver Shimmer. And just think about those monochrome pieces that you're going to make. All of these gemstones, again, go together really great. So we're giving the designers an easy run of it. So it's all about the technique. Oh, you wait till you see what the genius has made now. DB Creations. All for just $27.95. The fact is you've got all of that solid sterling silver. You've got the extra elements here. 46, and it's not just that, because you also get the 20 sterling silver tubes as well. DTG C80 is the item code. You've got your head pins, your eye pins, there's the tubes, everything, all the gemstones, the monofilament, the wire, the elastic, all for $27.95. If you're thinking about using the black and white gemstones and you're unsure how you're going to use them, we've got so many inspirational ideas from Debbie Bolford, which we're going to take you through in just a sec. For £27.95, you've really got yourself an incredible deal. Think about all the solid sterling silver. Think about the blacks and whites being seasonless gemstones, ageless gemstones. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can always wear black and white, can't you? Aren't they gorgeous? Just gorgeous. And whether it's summer, spring, winter or autumn, you can wear black and white. They will go with anything that's already in your stash. They're beautiful. And all the different techniques you can use, well, we're gonna see actually. I love that silk cord. Let's go over to Debbie and see what she's made. Do you want me to bring anything lovely?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Over I come. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, actually, oh, it's really
silky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really silky.
But actually, I thought it would be quite floppy when you touched it, but it feels nice and secure. Cord, wow! Aren't they amazing, those tubes?
I love the tubes.
Me too.
Really nice. Really, really nice.
Really contemporary.
And really substantial, actually. They're quite heavy.
That's very designer, Miss Bolford. Mrs. Bolford,
thank you
sorry.
very much.
I unmarried you then for a minute. Wow. Look at the twist on the earrings. Little S spirals, little snakes. How did you do that?
Just
you see
did
them?
them with my fingers.
Let me put them. How cool is that? What, with monofilament? Or?
No, just with the eye pin.
With the eye pin?
Yeah.
Yup, you're clever, you. This is gorgeous on a weave. Really nice long necklaces I'm loving. With maxi dresses, we'll go with your dress.
Me too.
Gorgeous. Look at this. How fab. Oh, I love touching that silky thread. It's so nice, isn't it? Look at that at the bottom. How did you make that? Was it a stretchy?
Just 2 rings. with some beading
Another
thread.
really contemporary.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I like that.
Me too. That'd be great over the top of your dress again.
Yeah, I mean you could do that with plain black and black obsidian, or you can do it with lots of different colours. It looks nice with lots of different rings of different colours.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Now look at this bracelet. I like the fastening on this, Debbie, actually.
Well, it's just a beachy sort of...
Isn't that a nice fastening?
Just using one of the gems, really.
Just slotting it in.
Yeah.
That macrame, you're very neat.
Oh, thank you.
You can't really not be neat, I suppose, with macrame, because it sort of sorts itself out.
It just falls in the right place.
This feels really extra secure. You must have a good tension on yours when you do this.
I do tend to pull them quite tight, but this is quite substantial cord to do it with. This is really thick.
Yeah.
So
that's beautiful. Do you love that shine that comes?
It's almost like silver, isn't it?
Well, I actually thought you'd put loads of jump rings together from over when I was sat over there, because you get a lot of. It does look like silver. That is beautiful. What technique are you going to show us, my darling?
That one.
That one.
Deanna asked me to do the bracelet, so I'm going to show you how to start off, because I've pinched from the clipboards from the Wall of Fame. So, how do you start off? If you've got a gem such as these or these, and the holes are not big enough to put the cord through.
Oh, what do you do then?
How do you do it? So, what I did was, I took my working cords, as you know we call the centre cords lazy cords and the outside working cords, because they do all the work, and I put a knot in it. This is if you want to use a gem as a clasp, otherwise you just feed a clasp on.
Okay.
Then I'm putting the lazy cord through the middle and a piece of beading thread through the middle.
Ah.
Okay. So
yeah, I get it now.
When I pull the knot, it encases everything.
Right.
All right. I'm going to put that onto the clipboard now and just to secure it. Okay. I'll pop it on that
flat side. That's quite a good idea, using a clipboard.
Yeah, I usually use the clipboard and then put a bulldog clip on the bottom to hold the lazy cord, but obviously I haven't got that now. So
we need to get some bulldog clips in here.
Yeah, we've got some upstairs, I think. That's your lazy cord in the middle. Okay, this is what they call the lazy cord that does nothing. And there's your wire that you're going to put your beads on eventually. So
believe me, you can do this. If you've never done macrame and you think you can't do it, you can.
Oh, it's how you do the shambhala bracelets and what have you. So take the two cords that are on the outside. Now I have to do a little saying as I do it to remind myself. So I go over one side, over. So it goes over the piece of cord. Now normally these would be held taut, so it'd be quite easy to do it. Under and through. So it goes under all the cords and through that loop that you started.
Over, under
and
through.
Right?
Pull, pull, pull.
And then you do it the opposite way. So over, under, and through.
And through.
Okay?
And pull.
And pull. And actually, once you get going...
It's a really quick, isn't it, movement?
It is. And I'll do this just a couple, just really quickly.
She's Speedy Gonzales with the macrame.
This really is beautiful silky cord and it goes really neat. Now, if I want to add a bead on here, what would I do?
Pick out this thread.
That's it. Pick out the thread. Feed it down the centre of your chosen bead.
You've got two lots of thread on there.
Yeah. Okay. Hold it. Now, which way did I go? If you now get to this point and think, did I go right, did I go left? I don't know how close you can see this, but you can see there's a bar on one side and there's a loop on the other.
Ah.
Okay, you can see that loop goes into there and there's a bar here. So you've looped it on that side, you've done it like that.
Yeah.
So your loop needs to come out of the bar and then it loops the opposite side.
Aha!
So it goes over, under, through. Exactly the same.
Fab, yes.
And then do it the opposite side, obviously.
This is how you do a shambhala bracelet then, is it?
Exactly the same. It's just a friendship bracelet, really. This is either called a ladder weave, I haven't got the cords there, a ladder weave or a box weave or friendship bracelet weave.
What's a flat weave then? That's what I did the other day.
Probably exactly this. Different people call it different things. Now if I take this off here.
Tom's asking why you've used two threads for the bead, please.
Because it's difficult to knot. If you want to use one thread, you've obviously got to secure it somewhere. So either use a crimp that's going to be scratchy on your wrist, or one piece of thread, then tighten a knot, and that's going to be scratchy on your wrist.
Yeah.
So if you use 2 threads, it's nice and flat and secure, and it's softer as well. So you can either use that side or that side. If I show you one I made earlier.
I like that. Look on the other
Sometimes
side.
it can look nice doing it the opposite way.
That's
See?
gorgeous.
So it's that one side, and it's that the other.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So
Tom's very impressed,
so
by the way.
you've got the cords going along the back.
I like that look. I like both.
Okay. Now, one question I'm always asked is how do you secure it when you get the other end? Because this has got beading thread, I've pushed it through a bead, put it through a little bead on the end, and then back again, and just tied it in a knot, right? So that's going to be my clasp, okay, over the top. Now, what do you do with these other cords?
Indeed, what?
Right. The centre cords that go up and down, your lazy cords, if I do a bracelet like this, I take it round the front, round the back.
Tighten a bow?
Yeah, just knot it.
And then what? Bit of glue or?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what to do with the glue in a minute. So I just knot it and pull it really, really tight. The outside cords, this is where it gets a bit complicated. If you pull one of the loops that are further down the bracelet, and I'm going to use a piece of bent thread as a needle as I did earlier. Okay, like that. Feed both of the cords through. There's one.
Ooh.
There's 2.
Hey up.
Pull them through.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
And that'll secure them in.
And what you do now, you put that on a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard. You get PVA glue and you do half glue, half water consistency. Get a paintbrush, paint it on, leave it overnight, and it will go so firm, and you just cut those off.
Clever.
It goes solid, absolutely solid. Feel that?
And you
How
can't
solid
see it.
Can you feel that?
Yeah, I can.
Really, really strong.
That's nice. It's probably protecting the fibres as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and it won't come undone.
So it won't fray or anything?
It won't fray or anything. You leave it overnight, leave it to soak in. It won't come through to the front. It doesn't discolour it. If you use something like super glue, it's going to turn it white.
Oh yeah,
So
PVA
don't
glue
use
is
that.
great. I mean,
So-
if kids can use it, it must be quite gentle anyway.
And it secures the fibres. And once you've cut it, if you're worried about it fraying, just put a little more on, leave it to dry, and then you'll have a really secure bracelet.
Fan-bloomin-tastic, lady.
Okay.
Gorgeous, better than okay. $27.95 for this kit. I love it. I love macrame. I think, isn't it
I
funny
do.
how it's so trendy right now, and it's great that everyone's used. I love it. I love it. Because when I first started jewellery making, we never did it.
No,
really.
we didn't. And I think it's been the last 12 months with the price of silver going through the roof that a well-known manufacturer with beads, bracelets, started doing the macrame in leather and suede because it was so expensive to do the silver bracelets, and it seems to have spiralled to everybody, and it's brilliant.
It's fashionable, it's easy to wear, and it's a great price as well for us to buy bracelets, you know, and you can sell them on at a great price to your customers.
And the one thing I would say, in that bridal kit, you've got those lovely big silver beads.
I know.
Those with black cord doing macrame. Gorgeous. Stunning. Stunning. Very nice.
You can't have that kit.
I
You
know.
can. You can. Of course you can.
No.
Of course you can. We'll work it out. Maybe we can pay you in kits. £27.95. It's not my decision to make. Of course, I have no authority here at all. £27.95 is your price tag for this gorgeous monochrome kit. The silver shimmer jewellery kit's absolutely gorgeous, and I know you're going to want to be using that silver wire as well. The wigglies. Look at the wigglies. You couldn't really see them. They're great, aren't they? Just with a head pin. Just with a head pin. They're very elegant. And those lovely silver tubes, just to add a whole new dimension, don't they? £27.95. DTG. CAT is your item code, I think. It's Waffa Reena time.
Is it?
Any second now.
Oh, lovely.
Now you need to be on the phone lines for this kit 'cause it's really popular. Under 30 quid, great price tag, Waff time.
Oh, I say it's very colourful.
Oh, it's my colour, that.
Yeah,
green.
it is, isn't it?
Oh.
284. This is my week's Wall of Fame entries. It's a weave necklace and bracelets are made from bronzite and agate. that I have in my stash for ages from Jewellery Maker. See, like you keep it and then it suddenly comes out and you use it. I quite like it, so I hope you do too. You still inspire me all the time. I do so many different things, I don't know what to do next. Thank you for the fab hobby. I'm just addicted and watch it every day. I am normally at work and have to record the show, by which time most things have sold out, which is good as I will be bankrupt. Keep up the fab work from Pat. That's beautiful, Pat.
Well done, Pat.
That's
gorgeous.
lovely.
Yeah, I love that colour. I love the display. Look at all of these gorgeous gems.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
286, like the flowers as well. And it's from Chris D. And Chris says, hi all, please find my entry for the Wall of Fame. I made the bracelet and earrings with hematite, amethyst and black shell shapes from kits I've had for about a year. And again, another one where you put them in your stash and they come out, they just brought to life with other gemstones. Due to illness, I have not been able to make jewellery for about a year, but now I'm back. And now, even though I still have about 20 unused kits, I can't help buying more. They are so beautiful. Well done, Chris. I'm glad to hear you're on the road to recovery. You're number 286, and it's gorgeous.
This is a lovely email, actually. 283 from...
Debbie picked this one up and went, oh, I say.
I know, from Catherine. Big hugs to all at the JM team. Here's my latest entry for the Wall of Fame, more wire work using antique bronze wire for the heart pendant, along with smoky quartz pyrite and garnet on the leather strands. Doesn't that sound lovely? I had a stall at a charity event and everybody commented on the beauty of the gemstones. The quality from JM always is first class. Thank you for giving me not just a hobby for jewellery making, but a passion for life. Thank you. From Kate in Hazelmere. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, really lovely.
That's lovely, Kate. And a beautiful, beautiful necklace.
Hope you raise loads for charity. It's gorgeous.
Number 283.
Nice,
well done.
Real antique feel about that.
Hasn't it? Yeah, like a vintage sort of.
And going from an antique feel to a definite 60s feel with this
yes.
Bieber inspired.
I like that.
Number 285, because I had these, they were top drilled.
Oh, really? I've seen those.
The other day I was with Sheila and we were like, wow, these are so swinging 60s. It's from Margaret Buckley, who says, hi all at JM, here's my waft for the week, and it's made from white wood squares, black diamond lava rock and red shell pearls. I don't usually use wood, but I like the size and shape of these. Yeah, me too. I thought they were real awesome shapes and some that you never see. I try and watch as often as I can, but I pop on the web once a day. Would love to win, as I'm having an awful time at the moment. Hugs to all at JM. Hugs to you too, Margaret in Coventry. It's gorgeous. I love it. Well done. Number 285. Now, we are going to continue in a sec. Do continue to send us in your text messages, 60777, JM Studio, followed by your message, and we'll read them out on air. If you've got any questions for Debbie, then don't hesitate to send them through. It's lush to hear from you as well. We will be back after a very quick break with more goodies for you. See you in a minute.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Chainmail DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bolford and learn some fascinating techniques including Byzantine, box weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker. You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Newsflash here at Jewellery Maker. Thieves have made off with our kits. Debbie Bolford was last seen with a strand of moonstone in her hand. She is now said to be making her way through the Jewellery Maker studio. Please keep an eye out for this woman. She's tall, with beautiful strawberry blonde hair, usually wears a maxi dress and goes by the name of Debbie Bolford. Do not approach this woman, as she could be dangerous whilst bearing moonstone. Yes, it's true, actually, that newsflash. Debbie Bolford did steal my kit. It's gone, it's naked over there, just the stand. She's stolen it during the break, pleaded with us.
Sorry.
She's handing herself in now, she's turning herself in. Debbie wanted to use that kit so badly, we've just said, go on then, a quick demo. Which is what's happening right now. She's going to make something. I'll come back to that in just a sec. Your final bundle, and we will touch on some more chainmail. I know you're asking. It is a chainmail show after all. Come and have a look at these beautiful autumnal gemstones. Now, both strands of pearls are natural organic pearls. They're genuine pearls. Let's pick those out, because I want you to see how perfect they are. Now you've got a definite vintage feel from the one strand. Isn't that beautiful? Champagne pearls with a vintage effect. Look at the chocolate pearls. They've got a double shine to them. They're beautiful. Now look at this red agate. I've never seen it in this shape. Let's just draw attention to that shape, because they are kind of rondelles, but they're kind of saucers as well. It's really, I love that shape. The colour is striking. Now you can imagine this next to the turquoise we bought you earlier, can't you? And then look, oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? The green crazy agate rounds are 14 millimeters, and they're striking. You know it's my favourite colour. We're always going to have green. When there's a cleary, there's a green. Have a look at these apples. They're beautiful. And Debbie's favourite gemstone, when she's not playing with moonstone, is smoky quartz. It's one of those gemstones that just goes to everything. Can you see the shine coming from these? That lustre is amazing. Look at them. Paparazzi flashes of lustre. They're wonderful, aren't they? Then two genuine strands of pearls. Now we're all thinking about our autumn collections now. So these are a must-have. They're gorgeous. What a beautiful bunch they are. And ready to go in your collection, ready to be incorporated in your chainmail, in your macrame, in your weavy weaves and your wiggly weaves and all the other gorgeous pieces of jewellery you make. Earrings, charm bracelets, you could do it all. Definitely feeling a hair comb out of these three. If anyone wants to make me one for Christmas present, that would be nice. They're gorgeous, aren't they? They're beautiful. 0800 644 655. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com. These are gemstones that never go out of fashion. These are colours that are always in season. You've definitely got some spicy tones, some cinnamon tones coming from the agate. Absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Really beautiful. Those cinnamons are stunning. And I love those pearls. Aren't they perfect? Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I love them. Look at the double shine. June's birthstone, and they're just gorgeous. Look, I'll show you what I mean by double shine. Take a close look at these pearls. They've got like a mystic coating. Look, can you see? Can you pick it up? Look at all of that shine and those colours, the greens that reflect. Double shine-erific. They're beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Love them. So get your creative juices flowing if they're not already. If you're just looking at these gemstones thinking, I love them, I've got to have them, then you get yourself on the phone lines. Make sure you check out your baskets online, because we're going crazy low on this one. You have got 5 strands of absolute gorgeousness in this must-have collection. Never been seen before. Brand new in today. A gorgeous bundle for you. Going lower than they should be. How gorgeous are they bunched together? They just are, aren't they? There's 495 carats in the orange cracked agate. The saucers are 16 by 8 millimeters. The chocolate genuine freshwater pearls are 4 millimeters, and the champagne are 8 by 6. They're just absolutely a must-have. Very vintage feel coming from those. Really expensive looking strand, isn't it? 480 carats in the green crazy agate, and they're 14 millimeters. That's striking green. And 110 carats in your smoky quartz faceted apples. They're 6 by 6 millimeters. Here comes your price tag. Brand new in today for $24.95 for all 5 strands. That's less than £5 a strand. And you know I keep telling you, pearls are not going to keep going under £10. We're not going to keep doing it. We can't do it. $24.95. You get 2 strands of pearls in here. How gorgeous is this 5-strand pack? JTG C52 is the item code. JTG is what I was trying to say. I think I made up a letter halfway through that. $24.95. Don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use your debit card or your credit card to grab yours and just get it in your life. It's absolutely a stunning, stunning collection. So many of you using these colours in your autumn ranges, and so many of you already are working towards the autumn. In fact, a lot of you are ready to finish your autumn. Let me try each one on individually, if I may, just to show you and give you an idea of the size and how they look against the skin tone. Those greens, I was always going to go for the greens first, wasn't I? Look at those greens. They're massive, they're gorgeous. I keep getting tempted to just restrand things when I do this. That's the danger. Right, I'm going to grab, look at this colour. Oh, I love it. That colour is, oh, it even goes to my dress actually, which I wouldn't have thought. Does it? Oh, gorgeous. Pearls are always a classic, aren't they? These would go really nicely with that kit that Mrs. Bolford's borrowed. Look at that, gorgeous. Antique champagne, isn't that beautiful? Just picking up the colours as well that surround it. Then you've got the double shine chocolate pearls. I love these. That'd be a really nice strand, wouldn't it? That's beautiful. And then the must-have in your stash, smoky quartz apples. These are long strands, by the way. Look at that sparkle, isn't that? So glamorous. Imagine if you just had a necklace on, you're just moving around. Could almost be bridesmaidy, couldn't it? Isn't that beautiful? What a wonderful, wonderful strand. What a wonderful 5-strand pack. Gorgeous autumn colours. They're going in my collection. I love them. Do you know, I'd definitely use these all together. I'd definitely use them all separately as well. There's a queue on the phone lines. How many minutes long, sorry, sweetheart? 1.5 minutes long. If you could come shopping with us online, if you don't want to avoid the queues, don't worry about the queues too much, because it just means we're busy and you're all loving the kits. It's a free phone number, don't worry about it. If you don't want to get caught in a queue, maybe you're in a hurry, shop online with us. It's really quick, really easy. You just click buy it now and check out your baskets. And that P&P, it never goes up no matter how much you're putting in your basket, so you don't have to redo your P&P. Because I do know, if I shop a lot online for just outfits and stuff, and the more you put in your basket, you have to pay each time, and that really annoys me. Or you can, you know, it's just not right, is it? No matter how much you put in your basket, you still pay that 1 P&P. JTG C52 is your item code. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com if you're shopping with us online today. And don't forget, everybody has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Sorry, I'm having a problem with my earpiece here. Don't know what's going on. Now, don't forget, with your very first order, just to give you a quick reminder, there are loads and loads of brand new callers in today. With your very first order, you will get a DVD, a JM Hub magazine, and a step-by-step book. You will also get, if you are a Scott fan, he is Mr. August in our calendar. That will come free for you as well. Is that right? It's got, oh, we got text messages to show you as well. It's from Rain in sunny Salisbury. Let's have a little look. Rain says, hi girls, hi Rain. Another fabulous morning spent indulging in fab company, gems and easy to follow instructions. Debbie, you are just brilliant. She is, I know. Also enjoyed your design in August making Jewellery Mag. I want to have a go at the flowers. Love the colour of the gems you use. Thanks again for all the entertainment and friendship across the screen. Hugs and lots of love. Rain in sunny Salisbury. Right back at you, Rain. Mwah! Thank you for getting interactive. And if you have got a text message for us, 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. Make sure you put the JM Studio bit in, followed by your message, and we'll read it out on air. Maybe you want to give someone a shout out or a happy birthday, or just let us know how you're enjoying the show today. If you've got a question for Debbie, then do come through for us, because we've only got 25 minutes left on the show. Actually, no, 20 minutes. It's gone like in a flash for me. So, don't know about you, but it's been an amazing show, hasn't it? Debbie's getting creative over there with that kit, lady.
I am.
We've got another text in, actually, that I want to, from the West Midlands. Maureen. Good afternoon, Maureen. And she says, afternoon, Jen and Deb. Fab show. Quick question for Debbie.
Yep.
So many of the gemstones arrive on beautifully stranded cords and thread, like the macrame ones. It's a shame to cut them. Is it safe to simply add a clasp? Seems to be a difference of opinion between designers. Love from Maureen.
If I were to add a clasp, I would probably use a clasp for cord, you know, the ones that fold over?
Yeah, with the little teeth.
Yeah, and I'd put the glue in it.
Okay,
and then
just
put
stop
it on.
Slipping through.
Yeah, it's going to be fatter than the cord, I know, but it's probably one of the most secure. Or tie a really, really good knot, put it through a jump ring and just do a knot with all 4 cords, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
And just tie a knot and put PVA glue on, and that would also be secure.
Kind of like what you did with the macrame one.
Exactly, but I see no reason why you couldn't use it, because they are lovely actually.
I agree with that, and if you look, here's an example of that, of what Maureen was talking about. If you look at the autumn range that we've just shown you, the agate comes on a really wonderful macrame knotted thread is the word I was looking for, but it just left me for a moment. It left me. I was wondering whether it'd ever come back, and it did. And yeah, I get what you mean, but you could do what Debbie just did earlier with the macrame, and just added a loop over the top. That would be a really good idea, I think. So you could do that. I agree with you, Maureen. It does seem a shame. You know, when I tried on those big gemstones from the Rainbow collection earlier, I thought in my head, I want it like this. I want it on that macrame weave like that. I mean, I love that as well. I get what you mean. Yeah, sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Maureen. That's one of my sayings. Just like, life's too short and you only live once, you know. If it looks gorgeous, don't mess with it, I say. If you're inspired, and do you know what as well? If you do snip it off and unknot them all, don't forget to keep the little bits for your resins or for your polymer clay. I've got another text coming through. Let's have a little look-see. It's from Mary in West Lothian. Good morning, good afternoon even, Mary. Hi Jenny and Debbie, hi team. Loving the show, thanks Mary. Recording Debbie's demos. Saw a well-known shopping channel had started doing jewellery kits, had they? Who? Bless, their prices are so much more than yours. Ooh, and you get less for your money. Oh, do you? Keep doing, we love them all, the rest of them. Keep doing what you're doing. JM Rux, love May in Livingstone. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't know that. Is that what they're doing? Well, you know, let them do it. That's what I say. Are they, JM?
They're just copying, that's all.
Yeah, we take that as a compliment, copying.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I always say to Mia. It just shows what good value we are as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, and there's Rib. We don't mind a bit of competition, do we, eh?
Not at all.
Now have a look at those pearls that come within this kit, because people are asking to have a look at the pearls individually. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful? Now, Debbie, you're beavering away over there.
I've nearly finished, actually.
She's nearly finished. Should we go over and have a little look? I'm coming over to you, Deborah. All
right.
Oh, let me get down. Oh, go and stick myself from the leatherette chair. That's that.
Lovely. That's a lovely image.
I'm so glamorous. If nothing else, I'm a glamour puss.
Need to find one more crimp if I can find it.
You couldn't resist it, could you, lady?
No, I couldn't.
You've put everything from the kit. You've just gone quickly while they're not looking.
That's right. Everything,
Are you
absolutely
going to do a Jenny Cleary and just accidentally wear it upstairs?
Yeah. I'm not going to put a clasp on it because I haven't got time. But.
Look at this! By Jovials, that is amazing.
Put it on a thingamajig.
Put it on a majigger jar.
No, I think they all go beautifully together.
You've made that in 5 minutes.
I know. There you go.
5 minutes. Look. Oh, I love Moonstone. This is beautiful. And you've actually used every element of the kit. Sorry, did I get my big nose in the way then? Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes. Bit of a 5-minute wonder, but there you go. I just think they look beautiful. I think everything goes beautifully together.
And that
really
Moonstone, look at that iridescence. And isn't it, when you were working with it, do you see how amazing it was?
I know. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I still have got quite a bit left, actually. I cut up some of the pearls, which, actually, if you do have one of these chains and you cut them up, don't think, oh, I can't use it. Just pull the wire out from in the middle and use them on earrings. And
oh, gosh, yeah. Definitely. And sometimes little pearls like that, it's quite hard to get wire through, but because it's already through, it's job done, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. How long it would have taken them to do that, goodness knows.
Oh, I love this. The whole kit. Now, how much would you sell something like this for? Because you've used probably about 75% of the kit. You've still got quite a lot of the solid sterling silver wire there.
I have actually. I haven't used any of that.
Oh, so you've got all of that.
Yeah, and you can make a nice macrame bracelet with that, and a bracelet with that, and
you've
earrings.
Still got quite a lot left, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. I'm not very good at putting prices on things. Sorry, I'll move that out of the way. See how
I
much
just
we've got
think
left.
with this, with the Moonstone, I love it.
What do you think?
About 50 quid.
Yeah, I was thinking the same actually. I was going to say 45, 50 pounds.
If you were less than £50, I'd wonder why.
For Moonstone, yes.
For Moonstone, I mean, that is just, and all that silver as well. Isn't it gorgeous? And you made that in 5 minutes.
No.
So you've made a good profit in 5 minutes, and you've still got some left. £34.95. I'd say that's a blinking good hourly rate you've just done.
Thank you very much.
Well done, well done. How much a minute are you on? £34.
£35 a minute.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I'll have that. Thank you very much. Cool. I'm gonna go. I'm out of here. I'm gonna take that with me. £34.95 for this kit. You've got to be really quick because it's the only kit we've got. You cannot buy that strand of Moonstone individually at all. So it really is special, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's lovely.
Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the quality. It's such good quality.
You can see the shine on it, actually, when you did that. You can see the shine.
I love it. And it's so hard in the studio. Sorry, Claire, I'm kind of moving this quite quickly.
Yeah, it's like down here. Can you see that there?
I love it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now you've got to be quick for this kit. I don't want you missing out. £34.95. You cannot buy that Moonstone individually. Right now, it's waftastic time.
Right. Right, this is number 282. Oh, this is nice. It's one of the things that you could wear all the time. Just some of those wearable kits.
With those pearls, that's gorgeous.
It's Angie from Taunton in Somerset. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A necklace and earring set made with large and small black onyx faceted drops, black onyx rounds and burgundy shell pearls. Even the display stand is handmade. It was made for me by my stepdad, Jeff. What? He has a big grin on his face every time I use it, so he'll love seeing it on the TV.
Jeff, you're a genius.
Think the show products presenters are fab, fab, fab. Angie, I think that's fabulous. It's really, really good.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, you want to get Jeff making you a lot of display things ready for your stalls.
And for other people. Sell them. There you go.
Yeah, Jeff.
Sideline there.
You might have found your line of business there. You just might have. I absolutely adore this.
Look. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And the way it's been displayed.
I love it. I love butterflies, and I love turquoise, and I love gold. 280, love it all. Love, love, love it. And it's from Sharonin. That's a nice name. in Chesterfield, and she says, hi all at JM, this set is made using stabilised turquoise. I bet you, Sharonin, that you've seen that genuine 100% pure turquoise you want here, and SP beads, butterfly from my stash, plain and simple. Hope it's good enough for the for the Wall of Fame. Fingers crossed. I thought it said hope it's good enough for the finger. I was like, what does that mean? Oh yeah, I see what you've done. Fingers crossed for a win. I need E's going on for a long time. More of your gorgeous wire. Sharonin in Chesterfield. It's gorgeous. Love those pyrites. What are SP beads? And SP
silver-plated.
Oh, silver-plated beads. I thought they were pyrite. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, lovely, aren't they?
Go for it, baby.
This is a number 281, and this is from Sheila. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made with dyed purple agate and gold copper wire, all from JM, and chain from my stash. I liked it so much I decided not to sell it and had to make another one for my friend. In fact, that happens so often. I have a lot more jewels than my local high street jeweller. I love this show and all who go into making it. Huge hugs to all of you from Sheila. That's lovely.
Gorgeous.
I love the coils and everything.
Love the purple
goes
with
with
that,
the gold.
yeah.
Beautifully, doesn't it? Or
really nicely. They bring each other out. It's almost like colour blocking, but
I know. I love to see all these designs. It gives you inspiration.
I've got something in Maze balls. Look at this.
Oh my goodness, she's been busy.
Yeah, I love it. Have a look. It's from Hannah. And Hannah says, hi all at JM, this is my 4th attempt at trying to win the Wall of Fame. I am in desperate need of beading threads, wires, elastics, findings, beads, and so the list goes on and on. I've attached a photograph of a jewellery suite made using carnelian 2mm faceted beads, carnelian 4mm plain round beads, and carnelian chips, and vermeil findings and beads. The asymmetric necklace has 3 focal points of interest, which are also asymmetric in shape and size, using each type of beads, and has been threaded using illusion cord. The earrings are made using vermeil findings along with just the 2mm and 4mm beading thread to enhance the colour of the beads. The watch and vermeil findings were in my stash, but everything else comes courtesy of JM. The necklace looks a great deal better on the bust stand, but being black, it didn't show the beads very well in the photograph. Another reason to win the WAF. I need some more jewellery stands too. Could we please have Gemma Crow back on the show to show us the Dreamcatcher demo? I think that might be, I think she's coming up soon, but I think there's a DVD with it on as well.
Fantastic.
She's amazing.
Oh, she is.
You're all amazing. Because it was a long demo, there were several interruptions and we never got to see how she finished off the threading, especially with the central stone. Unfortunately, I live in the country. There's nothing unfortunate about that, Babs. And our broadband connection is so poor, I can't view any demos on YouTube and rely on complete demos on JM instead. Kind regards from Hannah. I can't read it out, but her
yes, it's lovely.
Email address is funny. It's such a cute collection. Well done. I'm fingers crossed for you, my darling. You're number 279. Right, we are going to be giving you some more chainmail demos. We've also got a text message. Let me just pop these back because remember, I'm neat and tidy, Jenny. Now, remember that? See?
Oh yes,
still doing that. I'm still doing it.
Yes. Shall I bring this over?
We talked to Debbie about it earlier and we didn't know whether you have time to do it now. Celia says, let's have a look. Love the show, Jenny and Debbie. Can Debbie show how to do a slip macrame knot to finish off a necklace at the back? She used it on a necklace earlier. Yes, she did. Can't wait to try the chainmail and macrame. Are we going to have time for that or not, Deanna?
It's exactly the same.
Well, she doesn't know.
The bracelet, the knot is exactly the same as the bracelet I did.
Oh,
it's exactly the same.
But you pull it, that one she's on about, yeah?
Yeah, it's exactly the same knot.
But you just don't tie it all up, you leave it.
You just tie a knot on one end and a knot on the other.
And then zip. Fab.
We have time, obviously.
Have we got time or not, Deanna? We've got to look at the chainmail stuff first and then see if we've got time after that.
All right, so here's the bits and pieces, including the ring that you can make out of it. Do you know, I've forgotten the necklace. This one as well. I forgot the necklace. No. That is out of this as well.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry, that's using the clear.
Oh, Claire!
I just found it down there.
Claire!
That's out of the pack of rings as well. I know there was something missing. That and the ring. And then...
You weren't feeling quite complete today.
No,
now you are.
No, I am. These are a different weave called Byzantine, and then we have the box weave, which are on the DVD.
Am I wearing a Byzantine?
Yeah, you're wearing the box weave, which are on the DVD, but we'll also be doing a workshop that you can come along and learn all these different techniques and have instructions and one thing and another. So
definitely worth you getting involved in the tutorial days, because they are just wonderful.
And the flower technique, I've got a sheet for it and I'll put it onto Facebook when I get home. So it's just a really simple
That's the one that you showed us earlier, isn't it?
Exactly.
And it's the same technique that's been used in the earrings, just using the jump rings either side of the flower to add it into that diamond look. So you can incorporate that in loads of different ways. This necklace is awesome.
Well, that's so simple. It's just 2 links into 2 links into 2 links. That's all it is. It's just so easy.
Yeah, that's probably the simplest kind of chainmail that you can do.
If you want to get involved in it, then just try doing the 2 links, just to get used to opening and closing the links. But you can see how much you can make from the chainmail kit.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at all of this. It's just incredible. The chainmail kit, unfortunately, if you've just tuned in, has gone and sold out. In fact, Debbie's kit has now gone and sold out. But you can buy the elements individually on the website. So go through and have a little look at that. Now you're going to show us another example of...
What do you want to show you?
Do you want another example of chainmail, do you, Deanna? I don't know where Deanna is. Yep, you there? Chainmail demo, darling?
Chainmail?
Or do you want the knot from the macrame? They want the knot. They want the knot, please.
Okay, right.
I'll pop this out of the way.
If I just use some spare pieces, if you don't mind. Pretend this is the back of a necklace, okay?
So you've got...
So that's coming up one side and that's coming up the other.
Right.
All right? So you fold them over each other to pretend that's the back of the necklace.
Right.
All right? You get a spare piece of cord, this might not be long enough actually, a spare piece of cord, put it underneath, cross over the cords and put one through the other side. Basically you're just tying a knot.
Okay.
Okay, so you just tie a knot.
Yeah.
And then you start what we did before, over, under, and through, and pull. Okay, and then one side and the other side, over, under, and through. And you just do that 4 or 5 times. Depending on the thickness of the cord, if you've got a really thin cord, then you need to do it a few times. But you do that a few times and then you tie a knot. I haven't got enough on that side. But you can either put a gemstone on there or literally tie a knot as close to the slip knot as you possibly can, and then just cut it off. Put some PVA glue on it and just cut it off, and that is your clasp. So you can pull.
Ah.
Right. So it's just exactly the same as a friendship knot, but done around the back of the 2 knots.
Aha! And, yes. And that silk's nice and slidey as well. Yep. So it just.
It's just a short version of it.
So that was dead easy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. That's the necklace that I did in the 2-tone. Can you see that?
So let's have a look.
See there? That's what I did earlier on the 2-tone, and you just pull it.
Pull it tight.
Pull it tight, and then open it up again. Okay, so it's just a short friendship bracelet, really.
Tom just said, not only is it practical, but it looks good as well.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
You love macrame, don't you, Tom? Tom loves it. He's like, it is cool. It's cool for guys too.
Actually, I started off doing the friendship bracelet there just to pull the cords together, and then parted them.
I like that look as well.
So there you go.
So that's that. Now, unfortunately, people are asking about the macrame. I keep saying macrame. The chainmail kit. I'm so sorry, it has now gone and sold out. So if you're watching in the repeats, definitely not available. I'm really sorry about that.
Can I just say that this is a bit of a taster to see if people actually liked it, and I know that Paul is ordering more in.
Yeah.
And will be workshops.
We love it.
So I know. Well, now people.
We love it.
You never know, do you? So.
What have you got for us, darling? The turquoise. Now I'm bringing this over to you because I know you asked to have a look at it.
It's just beautiful.
Stunningly beautiful. It's 100% pure turquoise. Now we only ever really bring stabilised turquoise. It's really hard for us to get to, which is still real turquoise, it's still quality, but this is the absolute pure deal. Pure turquoise can be so expensive, and most jewellers don't even give us pure turquoise, do they?
No.
I absolutely love this. Isn't it gorgeous?
That is stunning. So many colours in there.
So many. Look at that, look.
That is beautiful. Really
£24.95.
If you saw that in a top-end jeweller, you'd pay, oh goodness knows how much for it. Three figures probably.
Oh gosh, yes. For real turquoise, without a doubt. And that's the only strand of genuine, pure turquoise that we have here at Jewellery Maker. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that, all that natural.
I know.
It's just so amazing and it's so dramatic, isn't it?
Can I say one thing?
Say
Good
it.
luck to all parents and children that have got results coming up. We've got A-levels tomorrow. AS is the day after. So I know I'm nervous for my son. So and Amanda, I hope Amy does well. But fingers crossed for parents as well.
Oh, it is so nerve-wracking, isn't it?
I know.
Is it AS levels for your son tomorrow, isn't it?
So
he's got another year
of
and then it's A levels.
Yes,
Yeah, you do it.
That's
they
right.
do it differently to when I was at school. Oh,
yes.
What's he taken, Deb?
Chemistry, physics, maths, further maths.
Crikey, O'Reilly! Further maths?
That's his thing, though, is maths. So.
Is it? He's a little genius.
And economics, yeah. No.
Science and maths, yeah. Sounds like a genius. Wow, good luck, Master Bolford, tomorrow. We'll be thinking of you. I bet he's so nervous. Do you get your results online now? How do they do it?
Well, no. He has to,
go to
his
school.
is on Thursday. A-levels are tomorrow. His is on Thursday.
Oh, right,
but he's got his driving theory test tomorrow.
Oh, God.
So
it's like a bag of nerves. Oh, God.
So we will see.
I hate the thought of my daughter or my son driving. Oh, no. Is it scary?
No, not really.
Isn't it? You're a very relaxed person. I'd be like a bag of nerves. I don't like it if Mia goes on her bike. She can't even ride a bike. Have a look. You what, sorry, darling? The new Jenny will be calm. Oh, yeah, the new Jenny will be
fine.
I'll take it in my stride. Oh, yeah, they're a worry, these kids, though, aren't they? They're a blimmin' worry.
They love it.
It's bad enough sorting yourself out, then you have kids. Oh, you don't sleep a wink. £24.95 for that gorgeous, gorgeous strand. It just is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunningly beautiful. Now don't forget, after our show, we do repeat this show. So if you want to put it on record, do that. Now there is still a couple of spaces. There's 2 spaces left for the JM Business Academy tomorrow, Wednesday the 15th of August, with Angela Edwards. It's £110, and including that, you get a full tour of the studio, you get a whole day of a business course, and you get a buffet lunch, which is yummy, and you get to meet everybody, all the crew and all of that lot. And if you are thinking about, if you've started jewellery making as a hobby and you're thinking about pushing it further and you're thinking, you know what, I'm selling this jewellery on, I haven't got any business experience, because it's hard out there when you're suddenly just put out there into a world of business.
Some very good feedback, actually, some very good feedback from that course, and she gives you lots of information to take home, so it's good.
I haven't been on it. Have you been and had a little sneaky peek?
No. I had a lady come on my workship and said how good it was.
Really?
Yeah, said it was really, really good.
Really beneficial for you if you are thinking of taking this into another level of business, and you have got to think about how to work out your profit margins and all of that kind of thing. And it can be really daunting. If you want to take that worry away, it's £110, and you know what? I mean, I've never been on a business course that was less than, well, a lot actually. I went on a business course just after I had Mia, and it cost me about £1,000.
Yeah, they are very, very expensive.
Yeah,
and you learn
really
from everybody else in the room as well.
Yeah.
It's not just from the person standing there.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
ladies as well. So,
and you make friends with people. It's great that are like-minded.
That's right.
It is fantastic. Now, don't forget I'm on the Late Show tonight, and we've got
loads, by the way.
I went to keep going to say Sheila, and it's Linda tonight, and we've got a really fantastic show for you this evening. So make sure you tune in at 5 o'clock. Thank you so much. You're ace.
Pleasure.
You're blimmin' ace, you are. We'll see you lot on Facebook and in a couple of hours. Bye, my darlings.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.